What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Sean the Right Way, and joining me as always, still with that fresh cut. Look at him. He's got Mickey Mouse. He's in the Halloween spirit. His hair is luxurious. We're talking about Qui-Gon, him, Brent from Brent's Bricks.
Hey, yo.
And, of course, joining us once again, the biggest D-Rider of all times for Rick Grimes. Of course, we're talking about the one and only Tyler, a.k.a. Life Bricks. And this thing right here that we bring to you each and every week is a couple of brickheads.
Yeah.
Go. It's a Coors Nightlight, boys. Did I say it wrong? I think I did. This is going to be great. It is a couple of brickheads coming to you live October 12th. Boys, we're at the midway point of October, and I don't know about you, but we're starting to see the Christmas stuff being ushered in. I think I was a little bit shocked that Halloween hasn't happened yet, because similar to Lego leaks and reveals, Tyler, we've talked about this many times. It feels like Halloween, shout out to the marketers out there, but Halloween, started in late August, it feels like? Like, what's happening here? Do you feel like Halloween's peaked, Brent, or am I crazy? Like, what's happening out there?
So what I'll talk about earlier before we even started this stream, I was talking about my buddy AJ. Halloween's definitely his favorite holiday, relates closely with what he does on his channel, but
Sure.
he always thinks Halloween gets just overshadowed because like they already got Christmas stuff out. I feel like you should at least, and I feel like he said this, I feel like you should at least wait until the day after Halloween to start putting the Christmas stuff out. But I mean, I get it. Like, people want to get their stuff as early as possible. But sure. But yeah, it kind of gets overshadowed kind of quickly. Halloween does. But I love October. It's my birthday month. It's Halloween. It's the start of basketball. It's the start of NHL. Football's always, it's like 6th, 7th week, and then playoff baseball. It's just and you got Lego releases. Man, it's Black Friday's around the corner. It's a good time of the year.
I agree. Tyler, I mean, like, am I crazy in thinking like the hype's beginning a little too early, or like what's happening with Halloween for you? I mean, you're in that weird age where you're not exactly trick-or-treating, you don't have kids to bring. Like, what's your take on Halloween, I guess, at, your age right now?
Halloween's my favorite holiday. It's been for the past 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, and I've always said this. I think, October is my favorite month. Halloween's my favorite holiday. And as much as I love the vibe itself, I think the month and the holiday are great amongst itself, but also because the last quarter of every year is my favorite quarter. October, November, December just hit different every year. But my biggest thing with that is I love all three of the months, but I put October number one, especially because you have that hype. You go through all of October and you still have the hype of November, December, okay? And you still have the hype of Thanksgiving, Christmas, but it's like for me, So yeah, for like December, it's like once you get to, I mean, let alone when Christmas is over, but like even halfway through December, you're thinking to yourself, damn, I've only got 2 weeks left until Then in my opinion, January is basically, I'd say, the worst month. I mean, January, February. I mean, just the first quarter is just usually the most boring for a lot of things. But so that's why I think Halloween itself, and I'm a pretty big, I like the vibe of it. I like the vibe of just, again, the horror movies, the decorations. I mean, trick or treating was fun. Yeah, I mean, candy. I think it's all just all together. Just, but it's a little weird these days. Sure, I'm not trick or treating, and even then, like around me, it's like the trick or treating hours is like 2 hours from like 5 to 7. It's still light out, and it's like I just don't get. I used to be trick or treating when it's 10 p.m. I feel 11 p.m. So I feel like the culture's changing a bit. I mean, that's just the world itself, I guess, but. Halloween will always be my favorite holiday.
The weather around the weather around this time of the year is always really awesome.
Get that little
too.
nip. Yeah, you get that first sign of
the weather's great
crispiness.
too.
Well, and I always feel sorry for like people in like I don't know like Florida and like Southern California because there's something about when those leaves first start to change and they're falling and it's getting into October. Like if I didn't have like yeah sure like we're all past trick or treating and I got kids so I'm involved with it now. But like if I didn't have kids or at least beforehand, Halloween was just a lot of or Halloween season was just a lot of eating candy and watching like the entire Halloween franchise, which is like 10 movies, and just buddies coming over back, in my apartment life days, and I was, had my own apartment, living with way less responsibilities than now. So that's my favorite part of
entire
it.
franchise.
The whole, yeah, dude, it's like Star Wars. You watch Star Wars once a year, dude. Halloween. Speaking Michael Myers being specific, Halloween on Halloween is the vibe for me. Oh yeah,
boys, this started off hot. Yeah, you see what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah.
Wow, we got to get this going. Shout out, huge pre-play gang to David L.
Holy
Brent,
snap.
take it away. 5 bones right out of the gate. Let's go.
Have we ever had a pre-play gang super? I think maybe, but this is crazy. I think it happened maybe once, but. Man, either way, big shout out to David L. Man, coming in with the $4.99 before the show even starts. Not complaining at all, but Lego is going crazy at the moment. Venator, Avengers Tower, oh Lord, and oh yes, they're going crazy with the just exuberant amount of girthy sets. But that's what we're here for. Look at Sean's shirt. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. David L., thank you so much for showing up in the pre-play gang. Oh yeah, I'm not wearing a
shout out to David L. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Pre-play gang really representing. It's quite full. Tyler, you bop around in there maybe a little bit before the show starts. A lot of folks in there, interacting, having a great time before we even get here. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so I appreciate it. I appreciate it being a thing. And guys, real quick, shameless plug. I don't like to do this very often, but. I've got it in my little signature of my little name here tonight. Dude, guys, 40 subs to 2K. If any of you guys are watching and we're not subbed yet, we gotta do a brother a favor here. Let's get in there. Once we hit 2K, I'm not gonna talk about it again until we hit another milestone. How about that? But it's like it's an itch. And I'm not a cheater. I know people can sort of, boost themselves up to that. I'm just gonna ask you guys, the Girth Gang. Have you subbed yet? Somebody who might want to.
Yeah, if you're
I'll even take a second account. Whatever. If you're watching on Replay Gang, guys, give us a sub. We're so close. And then when we hit that, you guys know there's going to be a party. You already know that. You know there's going to be a giveaway. You guys know how we do it.
There might be a box of boys thrown out to the Girth Gang.
Oh, no. We'll go bigger on that. We'll go bigger in a box. It might be a deluxe box of boys. We'll see what happens.
Okay. We'll see what's up. But yeah. Guys, and while you're subscribing, telling all your friends about the show, be sure to like that stream. Every time you're in here, make sure to like. 63 beautiful faces in the chat right now, but throw down a like.
All attractive. All of them attractive, Brent. Every one of them.
Oh, yeah. Replay Gang.
One of them.
Replay Gang especially. Make sure while you're listening at work tomorrow on Friday, like this. Take a second to like the stream. And shout out to our merch, especially. Shout out to Sidious. Shout out to our merch. Sean's wearing one of our pieces right now. People are showing out.
You want to get into that? Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go ahead and just, before the 10-minute mark, just touch on the merch. It's I don't, like I said, I don't want to overshadow Halloween, but how awesome would it be for Christmas to give somebody a Box of Boys shirt? Maybe wrap a Box of Boys in a Box of Boys shirt. That's a good Christmas gift idea if I've ever heard of. Any of these though, I mean, I love the ACOB heater shirt. I have it. All three of these are nice. Oh, Tyler, by the way, I know Tyler was asking us if we had trucker hats. That is a trucker hat.
Yep.
100% verified a trucker hat.
Sean's got it.
Yeah, I wear it all the time. Yeah, I wear it all the time, dude. Yeah.
He just never throws it on backwards, so I feel like you never see the back of it. But yeah, so ACOB solo logo inspired trucker. Yeah, man, for sure.
I love truckers, man. The only hats that fit me good.
So shout out to our merch. Go get some of that later on when Christmas season's creeping up. We'll, get some ACOB merch Christmas gifts.
Before we go any further, it's time to get serious for a minute, guys. I have a serious question for you. All right?
Oh my God.
Either one of you, by chance get a box of boys today?
Oh yeah.
Anybody get a box of boys? And by the way, this Tyler says no. He's kind of anti this current crop of boxes of boys. It's all right. Nobody's perfect, But Brent, did you happen to get a little something today, or?
I got a little something today, but I also got me. I checked my box of boys box.
Yeah.
Man, like last Monday, I believe. We went into Kohl's for Bricktober. Actually, they had a little small sale event going on. I mean,
really clever name, by the way, Bricktober. Shout out to the great people at Kohl's. Kohl's, please sponsor us. I mean, you really should at this point. We're almost at 2K.
Yeah, Sean, Bricktober's a Toys R Us thing. Toys R Us used Bricktober like 15 years ago.
Kohl's stole it then.
Yeah, Kohl's stole it. Yeah. Toys R Us started it.
I'm just saying, hey guys, wait a minute. We got another
snap.
Super chat coming through. Let's hit this one up. This is going to be TJ. Brent, take it away.
Man, Teach, channel member,
legend,
Titanium J.
He's going to be on Figonomics very soon. It's going to be good.
Jago specialist coming through with that $2 USD with that new Ninjago. Oh my gosh, new Ninjago episodes release day hype. So you got some new Ninjago episodes out, guys. Check it out. I'll be checking it out with my daughter for sure. Teach, thank you so much for the $2 USD. We appreciate you. Second super of the evening. And right after that, we got Brick by Brick Together here coming through. See that one, Sean?
Oh, we got another one. We got a 5-month member, Brick by Brick. Thank you so much. Got the new Star Wars holiday set today, which that is a box of joys, So got to have those. Shout out on that one. I still have mine handy. And I did, in fact, Brent, I was sent on an errand run, today. And I did, in fact, also get another box of boys today.
Oh, so. Did you get a little box of boys?
Well, I mean, it felt right. You know what I mean? I wasn't intending to. I really wasn't. And then, something happened between, picking up the cookies. I had to get some wipes for the baby. And I thought,
at some point you'll walk by the aisle.
I had to. I didn't have a choice. And they were just kind of standing there looking at me. Got a little price matchy on the, the Prime Day action going on at, Target. And, $15.99 box of boys. It felt
you
right,
got them for $15.99? That's cool.
Yeah, of course. I always go to the thing and make them match it.
Don't tell.
I'm not full price Jones. I'm not full
Yeah.
price Jones. I mean, that's not me.
Yeah. So I didn't get my boxes of boys. Notice I said boxes, but I got all mine for $15.99 as well during Bricktober at Kohl's, and we got not one.
Ooh.
It's been a while since we talked about this box of boys.
I did notice it was getting a little cold in here. Is that what's happening?
Not two.
Two of them.
But 3 boxes of Snow Boys.
Snow Boys.
I was really happy.
Who doesn't walk by the aisle? Real quick, Devin reinvented new drinking game. Oh man, we'd be torched. Take a drink every time someone says box of boys. All right. Well.
Oh man.
Cheers, buddy.
Just pick any episode out of the last 15.
Who doesn't walk by the aisle? Brick Boys rebuild. Yeah, it's true. I can't not do it. It's like a magnet to steel. I don't have a choice.
Yeah. But no, I got my 3 boxes of boys for $15.99. Got some Kohl's cash on top of that.
Tyler's about to come overthrow this whole thing. Go ahead.
No, I'm just about this. After all this talk, can we just appreciate a real box of boys for once? I mean, like a genuine box. That's all I'm asking. After all this talk of all these new boxes,
the Udapals,
we got to show the true love to the real boxes of boys around here.
Tyler, I want you to take your thumb. Tyler, I want you to take your thumb, and I want you to jam it through there. And let's see it.
Break that seal.
That is a big no.
Oh, I thought he was about to do it.
I know.
I'd rather buy a UCS Razor Crest for $4.80 than crack that open.
Is that box of boys reselling for that much? Yeah.
No, I mean I think it's like $100, but just in general, I don't know. I don't want to. Because that's actually from 2014. That's from my genuine personal collection.
Oh yeah.
When I started keeping stuff sealed, so.
Speaking of Box of Boys, Padawan HQ.
Hey.
Putting out better Box of Boys content than we are. Padawan HQ holding it down out there. Shout out to Padawan. Guys, if you haven't followed him on Insta, I don't know. Every other day, he's putting out something. Box of Boys got fun videos. Funny guy, nice guy. Shout out to his girl for putting up with all that.
Yeah, he's definitely probably the #1 Box of Boys advocate. Padawan.
He is. He's a Box of Boys season ticket holder, and I respect.
I love how every time he goes to like his girl's soccer game, he said Vaughn and the boys probably better than half the people on the bench. Like
on the pitch. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
So shout out to Padawan on that one. Got some other cool comments here. Cool hand Luke. Snap Padawan. We're the only ones repping the UK. Guys, I know you guys represent strong in replay gang, so shout out to all of our UK brethren. I'll say it again. We're gonna do a show for you guys. It's real tough, but again, it'll make you thirst for it. When we do it, you guys know we're gonna deliver. We'll theme it right. It'll be good. We'll get a couple of you guys on probably. I think that could be really fun to get Padawan on. You can get Greg has got some interest in coming on from London Calling. Yeah. We'll really do this up.
That's a must, I think. Yeah.
So guys, just know when we do it, we're not going to F around. All right, we're gonna do it for real, and it will happen. It's just got to figure out the timing. Better get out the flex tape for Tyler's Box of Boys. Shout out to Tej. Making a special effort tonight. It's his B-Day. Wow! Shout out to Whittaky. Happy brother.
Big shout out.
What a better way to end a great day than to watch a 2 a.m. stream with the fabulous ACOB boys. Shout out to Whittaky. Get some happy birthdays in the chat for Whittaky, man. We appreciate you spending your birthday.
My birthday's in October as well. It's in less than a couple weeks.
Let's see. On the first two, that's right. It's double VIP now, boys. So if you need to stock up on a couple Box of Boys, some other stuff, make sure you grab them. Look at this. He did the whole thing. Oh, man. Look at this pickup, Brent. Can you run this down? There's a lot happening here.
I was tempted to pick stuff up on double points, but I actually ended up snagging something on Amazon that I'll show off in a week or two. But on the first double XP day, grabbed a Box of Boys, 330 seconds.
Yep.
A Box of Joys, and slipped a UCS AT. Just slip that in, you know what I mean? Slip that UCS AT.
What was the last thing, bro?
UCS AT.
Tyler, I know you're a fan of this, but I need to crack it. I'll do it soon. I really will. But I think I'm going to wait for the Halloween thing to pass. But there's something about this, right? It just makes you happy. I think the box. Top 5 set of the year. There you go.
Quite frankly, I might even go. In my final ranking video, it'll probably be 3rd place. I think it might even be top.
Wow! All right.
I really hope it's something that happens every year, because they could do an OT one next year, then do a prequel one. They could.
I'm even looking like, dude, why don't they do a little prequel? Like imagine like Anakin's house, do like an episode 1, like where like they were eating like food there, like Padme, Jar Jar, Shmi, Qui-Gon, and then do like a Thanksgiving exclusive one next year. Like they're all eating a little turkey at Anakin's home. You know what I mean? It's like they can do all that type of stuff.
Yeah, because like I love the advent calendars. I like the idea of snap.
Rush Hour, Brent, take it away.
Anthony coming through with that $4.99 super chat. Finally here. Birthday night delight for me. We got 2 birthdays in the chat. Wow. And did pick up a super cold box of boys. Hopefully he's talking.
I felt the chill. I've been feeling it all night. Yeah.
Talking about these boys right here.
It's snowboy season, boys. We got to do
2 VIP T6 shuttles. And Architecture London and Paris. I didn't even know that set existed.
He's getting cultured. Nice. You see that he's going to add some culture to his box of boys.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Do it for the culture.
Shout out to Anthony. Do it for the culture, dude. Thank you, and thank you for the $5. I mean, it's going to go towards potentially a box of boys for you. It's very nice of you guys.
I'll probably go.
You guys by the way, the Girth Gang's just killing it tonight as usual. comments just flying in. So if I miss something, guys, I apologize. I'm trying to click feverishly. Thomas says he's waiting for the Steamboat Mickey. Me too, man. Is that going to be after, Tyler? Do you know? Is that during double, or it's probably going to be after, right?
It's right after.
Of course it is. Those jerk faces. Well, that's the next time I'm definitely placing an order. And we don't know what the number is on that, right? I'm assuming 150.
I think I think it is 150 on the little calendar thing they put out. Yeah, 150.
Calvin says you ranking that set third is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm asking him what his third place is.
Okay. What's your third, Calvin? Run him down. Calvin's, I would trust Calvin's opinion on this stuff.
I mean, well, I'll say this: if he says if Gunship or either the well, that's tough because I love the 75345. But if it's the Gunship or 332nd Battle Pack, then look, it's objectively wrong. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out there.
Oh wow!
Gunship is like number 11.
Loves telling people his opinions are
is the worst.
Matt, I thought about buying the AT-AT for the double inside, but I have to pay my credit card tomorrow because it has the Venator on it. All right, well, let's take care of business first, Matt, and then get you that girthy bitch at some point. And by the way, I think, guys, I think I might have shared this on this very broadcast at some point, but I think that is going to be my sort of big boy thing this year. I was hoping to just buy it all in points. I'm not quite there, and I don't know if I'm going to reach it by Christmas, but I think about half of the AT's covered. I think that'll be Daddy's, little Christmas present on that because I need that. I need that thing in my life. It's been too long.
That's why I picked up 3 more boxes of Snow Boys because
you're ready to load her up. Yeah,
I'll have to do the math, but I think I'm at capacity now. I believe I'll have to check one more time, but I think I finally got enough.
And here you go, Demu Man Tyler. He got his UCS gunship at double VIP, plus Tyler's Rakuten deal. So happy he has it. His most wanted.
I appreciate using the Rakuten Demu. I appreciate that. And then really quickly to Oddball, I've got the solution for Ray's green lightsaber in the thing.
Hey Tyler, that order you're holding for me.
Well, the order that's gonna be there till
next Brick World.
No. I really will.
You just want one?
Yeah.
I'll put it over here.
I promise I'm gonna, because I don't expect you to hold that order for me forever, guys. I've had a Life Bricks layaway order in for like a month.
Oh, you actually already got one in there. Do you need 2?
A yellow one?
Yeah, you must have already just said like throw one in. Do you need 2 of them?
Dang, I didn't even know you had the yellow ones.
2
but no, are those not orange?
No, you have 2 orange in there and 1 yellow so far.
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh,
yeah, I need those too. I don't wastecape. But I'd pay Tyler like same night. That's the difference,
Hey, I was about to go to California, man. I was about to go on a vacation.
Let's see. Picked up the Ahsoka's versus the Starfighter. Tyler, are you hearing any problems with stuff missing, like at large? Like bricks missing or sticker sheets missing? I'm hearing rumblings about that kind of stuff more and more now.
I have not. And the thing with that is, honestly, it's almost like kind of strange for me since like I genuinely just do buy so much Lego to like part out, so I'm opening so many sets per like month. And I mean, knock on wood, I mean, if anything, I think in the past couple months, I mean, I've ran into more of like, I get an extra sticker sheet, per set, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't, again, knock on wood, very fortunate. I mean, I really have no mishaps. Speaking of mishaps, did you guys see that one guy that asked for a replacement Storm minifigure and he got like 85 of them instead of 1? Did you guys see that?
What?
No, that's funny though.
People in the chat might know, but so it was literally someone was like missing a piece for Storm or something, I think, like from the Marvel CMF, and he asked for a replacement of like, I don't know, 2 parts or 3 parts or whatever. And my story might be a little off, but like bottom line of it is he got like 85 or like 87 of them sent at once for free, technically. But
full minifigs or the parts that he needed?
Full minifigures, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Wow. When's that Hoth 2-pack officially releasing at Walmart? It's been spotted. Is there an official? Out. Okay, I'd say it's out.
It's yeah. $45. I'm waiting because the thing is with all those packs, I don't know if people realize. I mean, all of the themes, including Star Wars in recent years, is, sure, the retail is technically 70. They're, giving you a deal at 45, which is a fine deal. But the thing is, I'm not going to say every Walmart. It's all subjective again. You get there at the right time, right place. Most Walmarts, they should be, if they have stock left, they should be putting those even lower on like legit clearance closer to the house. Like, because the thing is, like those recent years of the Star Wars combo packs, same thing. I think that last year one was
80, and then it went down to 50.
45 or no, it was like, well, retail was like 90. I think then it was like $50, that they retailed it for, for the deal. But again, I picked up like my 3 or 4 for I think 25 or 20. Like
that's good. Like, see, you have more than one Walmart closer to you.
And dude, I travel statewide. I mean, I go to 4 different states. I mean, that's the thing. I mean,
I've never seen the combo. I mean, I've seen the combo deals go a little lower, but for me, I feel like my Walmart is gonna be all out of them before like November. So I don't know.
Well, I got a bunch of those. The most notable one I got was a bunch of the ones. It was the creator one with the crocodile, the lion, and there's one other one in there. So same thing. I mean, I literally got like 9 of those or 8 of those for I want to say $9 each. It might have been even $7 each.
Yeah.
And it's like just holy shit. Like you can't.
Dude, the city combo pack they have is crazy. It's like 2 $20 sets and a poly bag for 20.
Yeah, that's a nice little one. And
that's
the
crazy.
And the friends one is too. Like I'm not a friends person, and like I'll say it right here, the part out value is terrible, so I didn't pick one up. But like if you need those 3 friend sets for like a gift, I mean, that's a beautiful little $20 spot. So
What is
they
$20
do good jobs on the combo packs.
I'll probably get it for Lana for sure.
Okay.
For
yeah, I'll probably toss one for my daughter. Yeah, that makes sense.
The only non-good value combo pack is that Kohl's Mech one. Crazy, man. You're paying too much money.
That's so disappointing because the box looks cool.
Same thing. That might be on a little bit deeper of a sale towards Black Friday, and you can maybe stack it with some Kohl's Cash or whatever. And
I'll tell you guys something crazy that's going on. So I think, Brent, you saw it too, but Sam's has the 330 seconds. And you remember when the price is supposed to be 27 or whatever? So they typically do like 20% off at Sam's and Costco for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They've got them for like $23.98. And my mom went
off the original price.
And I know why that happened because when I told you guys this happened,
they ordered it at that 27, or they ordered it thinking they were going to retail for 27.
These deals are done 6 months before they hit stores. So they haven't like right set the price or whatever yet, right? And so, anyways, it's funny because in 2 separate messages, my mom was there, and sometimes she'll whatever. She's like, is this a deal? Do you want it? And I was like, no, and I didn't tell her why, and she's like, okay.
No.
And then my wife went, and she didn't know about that other conversation. She's like, you want me to grab one of these? It's on a deal. I'm like, it's no deal. It's in fact, it's like $8 more. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't have a Costco, but I have a Sam's Club. And actually, as a matter of fact, my Sam's Club,
were selling though. It wasn't full. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the average normie doesn't know.
They don't know.
But dude, my Sam's Club hadn't had Lego in like 7 months. So I finally see Lego and I see a box of boys. And I'm like, dude, are they about to have these for like $14? And I check it. They had mine for like $22.99, I think was the price.
Whatever it was, it was still, but it was based off that 27.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because remember, Sam's is Walmart, and Walmart's the one that made that mistake, right? They're the same.
Walmart's were corrected to $20.
Yeah, I think, but they're dealing with like a pallet of them. I don't know what the miscommunication is, but guys, if you do see them at your Sam's, just hold out because I have a feeling
they're gonna fix it.
I don't know what day it's gonna be, but I think like if you're at a slow moving Lego location, those are gonna hit. You guys saw how crazy it got last year with even like real good girthy sets. I could see these hitting like $10 at some point, like seriously. So I would
I'm
definitely
really hoping,
hold off.
And the other sales were kind of weak too. They had like the spider thing from Mandalorian, and it was $44, and I was like $6 off, meh,
I mean, I'm just waiting for that Bo-Katan fit. And the thing is, I'm waiting for that Bo-Katan to be like 10. Like, I'll pick up spider tanks all day on sale, like for whatever reason. But like to actually crack one open, like I want to wait for that Bo-Katan just to get down to like $10 and just buy her separate. Like that's the thing. I mean, she's the highlight. She's literally the only good thing in that.
Shout out to Clever Pig. I think this is a Tyler approved deal here. Tyler, he was picking up some Boba Fett Throne Boys for 35.
Ooh, 35, damn. Good deal. 65% off.
That's a nice deal. Have any of the figs gone crazy in that yet or no?
No, but I mean, surprisingly, for how much that set has been, I mean, even both you guys probably, and everyone in the chat, I mean, literally since like the first month, that thing's been in Costco for at least 30% off. People were fine. Like that's been I mean, I would say on
70.
average, dude, like on average, that thing's been 50% off the entire time. So, I mean, surprisingly, those figs are still holding, like the Quarren, and I think that, I mean, something like that, like the Quarren will probably be a minifig that does pretty well in the future. Because same thing like with the Kaminoan, it's like, quite frankly, when and it's even more so with the Quarren, because at least the Kaminoans, they have like 3 or 4 named characters where like even if they don't use the exact same mold, they can still make a different Kaminoan say 3 years from now in a different set. But like the Quarren, there's no named Quarrens to my knowledge. So like when are they going to put them in another set? So that's my take on those figs.
There you go. And I will say there was a couple little deal skis there. The Spider Tank was 40. So if you need one of those and you're a Sam's member and you don't want to play the game of it going down, I think 40 is fair. I think that it's a unique set. I'll say that, you know, you do get the bow in there, obviously. And if you don't have a dark saber or whatever, you get one of those, like, and again, it's one of the more unique, I'd say, Star Wars sets. I mean, I got to give it that. It's definitely not the norm, and it's fun. I like how spongy and like bouncy it is. It's pretty a cool set. So
hey, it's still gray though, Sean.
I hate it for that. we needed the alien, and I know it's nobody's fault. I get that. It's not. We
needed the little fire, dude. Sean, 55 retail it. Get the pram, the Yoda's pram, the little fire, the thing that you can put Mando on over the fire.
Rotisserie.
Yeah, the rotisserie thing.
We need the spit.
Droid. I mean, dude, that would have been a stack.
Like, and I understand that.
You could have went 60 at that with all those things and
the extra.
Well, all that and the guy, the alien himself.
$60. Yeah.
I would have.
I understand they want to get sets out like when the shows come out. But I hate when sets like the Spider like suffer because of that. And I think the T6, like the T6 was so prominent in Ahsoka. And the fact that you can put one minifigure in that cockpit, dude, like make it $20 more.
The thing with the T6 is I think, and Sean probably even agrees with this too. I mean, I think, and Sean might have even said it on the pod before. I mean, I think it comes down to the T6. I mean, they tried, I think they tried their hardest to make that thing as cheap as possible, to be an entry-level set for as many people that want to get an Ahsoka set. I think that's the fundamental bad practice of that. We're not necessarily bad practice, but for people like us, I mean, where we wish there was a bit more, I think that's what happened.
I think scale-wise and price point-wise, absolutely, they tried to get it kind of into that Slave One, like that scale, it feels like, but the ship's inherently bigger. That's that Slave One X-Wing TIE fighter kind
100%,
of run. Yeah. I agree. But I mean, the thing is, what is it, 70 or 80? It's 80, right?
It's 80.
80, yeah. So I mean, you're under 100 with it. I mean, I think that's good on paper for, a gift or something, for parents, under 100.
But like 2 years ago, it would have been 70. So that makes more sense what I was saying. Scale wise, 80 though, you're getting up there. Yeah. And I think for a lot of people, it's like, just go ahead and stretch it to a hunch and give me a little more girth on that, like.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think for a lot of us, I mean, they could have made it 120 and just give us everything, make it the same size as the old one. But again, I think they really try to get as many of those in people's hands as possible, and it probably is working.
Brett, before we go any further, because I don't want it to get, too late, but, we got to shout out that. They're not forgotten. It's just, we jumped right in. I got to shout out this. I got to shout out this Girth Gang, Tyler. They're very lively tonight. I mean, it's been some great conversation already, and I think you know what time it is. Tyler, get that bread because it's time to feed those ducks. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
yeah.
Guys, I miss your original OG theme music, but we're feeding ducks again today.
We will have it back soon. It's a long story. It's locked up on a thing. I'll get the Girth Gang song back. I'm sorry, guys.
We're making Tyler's ears bleed. But shout out to the pre-play gang coming through. Sport Sander with a let's go. We got Padawan was in the pre-play gang. Shout out to Padawan. Chris B, pre-play gang. Max Bricks in the pre-play gang. We lost Sean. We got Timmy. Special shout out to Timmy, channel member with a let's go. Timmy in the pre-play gang. Shreddy in the pre-play gang. What up, Shreddy? We got Crafty Brick Studios showing up in, I think, still the pre-play gang. Yep. We got Kuhan in the pre-play gang. We got Specs BV in the pre-play gang. Yeah, that Avengers Tower. Holy smokes, we're gonna get into that for sure. Muttley777 in the pre-play gang. We got Dave Brick, special shout out channel member in the pre-play gang. Just y'all are just going crazy tonight. I can't even really. I'm still in the pre-play gang. This is nuts. Brickman USA. Devin Reinvented. Okay, now we're getting to the actual current chats of the stream. I think Max Bricks again. David L. pre-play gang, who dropped a freaking super chat in the pre-play gang. We're still in pre-play gang. Holy moly, we got Lego CPA in the pre-play gang. Shout out to Rex. And then I've seen this channel's name forever, but I feel like I always mispronounce it.
Walther LTD, right?
Walther, because I always see
looks like
Walter. I always see Walter, but shout out to Walther. What up, Darth? What up, Fabu Brick?
Fabu.
Man, I'm like still not. This is all pre-play gang. You guys
Yo,
went nuts.
Fabu, I forgot to tell Fabu Brick. And honestly, I totally forgot what video it is now. But I saw him in a different comment section, like in a totally different, like not even Lego, the other day.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, I don't know exactly what it was, but I don't know why I didn't. Did I respond to Fabu? Let me know. Did I put a comment underneath your comment? I mean, maybe there's different Fabus, but I don't know if I did. I saw him in a
Well, it's
comment.
you, so I don't know why you'd talk to yourself.
No, look, the more Fabu talks, the more I truly don't know who it is. At one point, I thought I had it down to like 3 or 4 people, but I don't think it's because something Fabu said at some point makes me think he's like over the age of like 25, 30, which kind of cuts out a couple people I was thinking. So I don't know who Fabu is.
The world may never know. Shout out to Fabu anyways, though.
By the way, while you're rolling this, another super came in. We'll keep it on the cool music right now.
Oh, man.
Padawan, Ring Lego Live, they did me dirty. Yeah, I told him, I said we should call them on the air and get his bags. You know, I don't know if you guys saw, but they doubled up 2 Vanny bags on them, and both the bags that were missing was the 2 figs. So he got,
no way.
Yeah, Padawan, can you repeat what happened again? He got like 2 of 32.
Oh, does that happen to Padawan himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he's like, call him up, and I'm like, or I said like, I'll call him on the air, and I was like, I don't know, it's probably not legal, but like it'd be funny. Like,
I will.
Yo,
make
where's
it
Padawan's
legal.
stuff, man?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, it'd be cool if they doubled up the figs bags for him.
See, a lot of people think I'm not the only conspiracy theorist around here that thinks
Babu said he's over
Tyler's
30. See, look, I'm my detective work. He's in his 30s, and what did I just say?
Show me your hands when he's making comments. Show me your hands. All right, Fabu.
I'll be like this for the next 20 minutes.
Fabu, write a comment. And
I was just
don't use any voice chat either. I'm watching you, Tyler. Don't whisper. Let's see the mouth too. I don't want you whispering into Siri going, "Yeah, girl, make a comment." All right. What? He just did a "What's up, JB"? How did he do that?
Wait, no, because I'm highlighting the chat still. I like.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Look at this. That's pretty convincing. I don't know. Tyler might have a minion out there doing this for him. I don't know what's happening with this.
A minion.
Very controversial.
Oh man. Yeah, I was just telling Tyler in the chat, like it took me so long to just get through the pre-play gang. I mean, you guys went crazy in the chat before the show even started. Bricklock, what up? I mean, there's a lot of comments here trying to get to everybody.
Oh, sorry, I stopped the music, but yeah, I mean,
no, it's all good. I mean, I got mostly everybody. I think Studio Lake, what up? Oddball, what's good? NHL is back. A little bit of Chell. We'll watch.
Oh, this is way old comments. Wow. Okay.
I know. I'm. That's how far I had to scroll back. Yeah.
All right. Here's a story. Here's a story, Tyler. This is what happened to Padawan. So he's missing bag 37.
Yeah.
Doubles of 39. Missing 48. The only ones with figs. That's a bit sus, man.
And he bought it straight from the physical Lego store, right? I think I saw on his post. He bought it from he was online and bought it at the store.
Yeah. So it sounds like one of the boys in the back was like, nah, dog, let me get my figs first. You do a little 1-2 switcheroo. Because think about it, Tyler. That means somebody ended up with 4 figs instead of 2. You know what I mean? Padawan, how is the seals on that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
sure. Oh, that's true, man. If someone picked up 4 figs, that's bananas because they could sell that second Rex for a quick 2, and that's correct. Yeah, whoever got the second 48 is very lucky.
Yeah, and they're probably still calling. But you know what? As cool as that is, maybe it's someone who's a non-fig boy, you know, and he's just like he's equally as mad for a different reason. What if he's like a true Rex 2.0 hater? You know they're out there, Tyler. And he's like, not only does this fig suck, but it cost me my bag that I needed to finish the set.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. 83 members, 16 likes.
We have 50. We have 56.
Yeah, yeah.
Refresh.
You got to. I just told him refresh. Yeah. We're 58 now. We still need to get
that too.
Oh, here I'm physically pointing like every person that's on their little 7-inch phone screen right now, or even computer screen, but especially the phone screens because I know you're
replay gang. I'm looking at you.
Even the replay gang, yeah, especially all the phone people. Flip your phone the other way so you can get back to the like button. All right, and hit that damn like button. There's my. I want by the end of the week. I think the last one I was on like 140 or something, like 130 likes. Let's get 150 by the end of the week.
So I heard it here first. Let's try to get 100 by the end of the stream.
You know especially the phone people, though, man. Flip that damn phone and press that like button.
Let's do a little sub check. I mean, do we have anybody in here that's new tonight?
Dude, I don't know. And if you're watching, if you're listening from afar, walk over to your phone.
Still need that 40
real
boys.
Quick.
Yeah, just a quick little.
If you're watching on your TV, go get your damn phone and hit the like button, and then put your phone away and get back on the TV.
Yeah.
And if you're not sub, man. We'll give away something tonight, man. We just need 40, you know. Here we go. Oldendorf, member for 5 months. First member of all times. King Oldendorf. How you doing?
First OG member.
The inaugural. His Highness. Oldendorf coming through. Good to see you, bud. I got a double 1 bag and missing another, and my UCS Falcon wasn't missing figs. That sucks. Yeah, dude. To me, Tyler, that seems targeted, right? The figs part makes it seem like a targeted situation.
I got double of 1 bag and missing another. Wasn't missing figs.
I think he's saying Padawan story sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, the fig part especially because I mean that's the biggest hassle to like. I feel like although like you're kind of like. Because even from Lego's end, I think, and again, I don't endorse this whatsoever. You know, lying to Lego about getting replacement, but like, I feel like maybe on Lego's end, there's more, and I don't know, maybe there's more like things they have to go through, like a bigger process to like trust the fact you're actually missing a fig because so many people fake it. So
that's
it's like
tough, right?
So yeah, missing a fig, I feel like is a lot worse than like if you're missing like a 2x4 brick. You know what I mean? Like Lego's gonna slap that thing in the envelope and get that out to you tomorrow. I feel, but. I feel like they probably take more precautionaries on figs, which probably in turn takes longer to get your figs.
Yeah.
Padawan and Cool Hand, you know, they're both in the UK. If we could get the inaugural Girth Gang UK meetup out there, I mean, like even 2 strong, that would be fantastic. Yeah. Like, so, you know, I know, you know, it's probably, unless you live in the same city, it's probably going to take a little effort, but, you know, maybe there's a convention where you guys could, hook up. That would be really cool. Mayo, is anyone on this panel a proper train nerd? Because I know I am. I mean, I think Tyler's pretty knowledgeable. Tyler loves trains like I do.
I'll say this: like, I'm definitely not an expert on like trains themselves, but I like trains themselves in this history of trains. I'm not really into, at least not anymore. But like, I think I know. I probably know about 60% of the basics and 90% of all Lego trains. So like I'm almost there.
I just like the Hogwarts Express.
Look at this. Padawan, can you get to Cardiff, man? If you can get to Cardiff for the Cardiff Brick Fest, we could have our first international in-person Girth Gang meetup. It'd make me emotional, Brent. I'd be very excited about that.
Girth Gang meetup.
Look at this. They're both going to go, it looks like. Look at that. See, connecting the boys. I
Oh
love
man, connecting the gang, man.
There's 3 of them there. All right, the more the merrier. Let's go.
Let's go.
Um,
Special dish has to go down. So we'll have some special stuff for that for sure.
they can check to see if you scan the manual when you call in for missing parts or bags. Yeah, I don't know what that. What does that do though, TJ? Because I
guess it proves that you own the set, but I mean, you could also
okay.
scan someone else. But like the thing is,
true.
for people that don't scan, or how easy is it for me to be like, "Yo, Brent, give me your UCS"?
Yeah.
Because at that, yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I mean that's tough.
Look at this
I mean,
though. Look at this. They verify on expensive stuff. So when Walter had the problem with the Falcon, they made him call in. So.
Ooh.
And take a picture. Wow.
Damn.
They've never said anything to me.
FaceTime.
Now, I've never had a missing fig situation. This is becoming a thing. I mean, there's a lot of instances. I know it's a small sample size, Tyler, of 100, but it's 100. Shout out to 101 strong in the girth gang. It's awesome. But you extrapolate this number, Tyler. We got 2 or 3 instances, 100, and then you do that by X amount of sets being sold. Is QC taking a hit, or you think there's some little hot hands going? What you think? Combination of the two? Like, what's happening out there?
I think quality. I think quality control, because I mean, it's not just I mean, even the what was that earlier this year? The box arts, like the ink being all weird, and there was something else going on sometime this year too, right? I mean, that because I mean, there was a big. When was that, man? Was that late last year, early this year, when I feel like another huge debate of quality control was going on too?
Oh, yeah.
Something else was going on heavily, but I feel like just in general, it's been going on for like a year or two.
And the reason, Tyler, I think these are true is you do see a rash of people saying they're missing parts. And then you see people that are like, I've missed parts in like 3 or 4 sets. And at that point, I'm like, that's no longer valid. You know, like I still don't think I genuinely have ever missed a part. Like, they're very good about that, or they had been. Let me take that back. But you've seen these people, Tyler. They're like, I don't know, crazy numbers, like 10 sets I've missed parts. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know,
hear about
man.
something on these Facebook things, man. Like, I see a couple of these posts, and it's just like, you know, again, you don't know these people, but like it seemed maybe like a normie, you know what I mean? Kind of like because like kind of played off as, whether they're playing it off as dumb or what, but like they say, again, prime, you know, same thing. They're saying like, all right, I'm missing it, you know, 35 sets in the past year. It's like, it just no way, no shot. If you said 2 or 3, maybe.
Here's our weekly message from Mayo reminding us that, you know, the only reason that 100 people are in the girth gang tonight is because of Ryan. we appreciate that, Mayo. We really do. Thank you.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ryan. I don't, Tyler, we've kept him backstage this whole time. You know, Ryan, he hasn't even shown up, but somehow, you know, we have 100 people. Literally, M&R is just sitting down here, and we're just like, let's wait till somebody calls him out. Let's just, you know, let's do it.
That would actually be hilarious.
Fabu is saying, joke's on you, Mayo. I watched the stream for you. There you go. Anyway, what I was trying to do before Mayo drops his bars every week, shout out to Moments of the Magic. If you guys haven't had the chance yet, highly recommend you check out our last episode of Figonomics. Even if it's not your thing, even if Disney is not your thing, I get that. You know, we'll get back into the War of the Stars, but, you know, I think it's good to kind of deviate and go away from it every once in a while. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. Brent, I think you learned something too. I mean, it's 2023. Tyler, I'm going to ask you this. I don't know if you got a chance to catch it yet, but 2023, has anyone had a better slate of minifigs than Disney this year? I mean, truthfully.
I caught like probably 80% of that, the Figonomics. And the thing is, look, I mean, it's hard for me to, because look, outsider perspective looking, and you guys know me, I'm not the biggest Disney dude. You know what I mean? I'm not. Like, I'm
you know enough
general,
though.
So,
I mean,
also it's hard for me to like truly see like what did they do? What are they missing? Like, I don't know. Like, I've heard a couple things where it's like Disney CMF maybe should have had so and so, blah blah blah. You know, I don't know that too much, but the one thing I have realized, and I don't know, I mean, I'm surprised. I don't know. Did you guys talk about it all in that stream? Because it seems like a lot of these Disney figs are not necessarily in the CMF, but like some of these other sets. Am I the only? I'm parting out a couple of these. It's like just plain legs. I mean, did you guys bring that up? It seems like all these figs just have monochrome plain legs and not any leg printing. I mean, is that like a negative, like, or is that people not caring about that, or what?
No, we did call that out a little bit, but I mean, I think the ones that do like more than make up for it. Like, I'm not going to say 50% of the 30 some odd. I don't even know. Like, or 30. What am I saying? What is it, Brent? Something. It's like pushing 50 unique minifigs this year. It's a pretty crazy number.
I mean,
so yeah, Tyler. Naturally,
are those all new too, Sean? Are those 50?
Exclusives? Yeah, damn. I might be bloating it a little bit, but maybe it's 30 to 40. I don't know. But I mean, you got CMFs. All those were unique at the time.
Yeah.
You got 8 in the castle. You got 4 in the damn Walt Disney camera.
And the
5 in that train, right?
Yep, the ups. Yep, and then well, Woody was a repeat, but Up was all fresh.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So yeah, I mean, there really is 40.
Wendy was fresh. The art set had a Mickey. The GWP had a fresh Mickey. It's a substantial number of exclusives. So again, if it's not your thing,
I respect Lego for going all out on the Disney 100. I appreciate it.
Both of them probably.
I appreciate them.
Yes, villains are heaters. That's right, dude. So if you guys are into the villain set is. Yeah, the villain. How do I forget the villain set? That was my figs of the week. I mean, all 4 of those exclusive.
What was that one? That big tall box. That big tall box that had. It's like Little Mermaid, maybe, right? Little.
Yeah, the clam shell,
the clam.
Yeah,
that one.
That's another one. There's 4 or 5 in there. I mean, it's. Yeah, I mean, like I said, without sitting there and really taking the calculator out, I feel 40. Maybe I'm more comfortable with 40 than 50, but.
Oh yeah, I mean 100%. We just had 40 right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of uniques. If 16, I'm sorry, it's 18. How many?
I thought it was 20 in the Disney series. Is it not?
Is it 18, Brent? Oh, okay. 18. See, I mean, I'm even shortchanging that. So.
Yeah, honestly, if I didn't collect Star Wars or Harry Potter, and I just was kind of random with my Lego collecting, I think I would definitely focus in on Disney. Minus the mini doll stuff, but good for the people that only focus on Lego Disney, because you got a lot of cool stuff this year. Hopefully, we're gonna see it for 25th anniversary of Star Wars next year. Which the more leaks come out, we're gonna we'll see what we get there. But hopefully, and I mentioned that on this past Tuesday in Figonomics. I was like, one big takeaway with the Disney 100 stuff is that it's really nice for them to do anniversary stuff like that. Let's see it for Star Wars, Let's. And they did it.
Well, you know what you're getting on that.
Yeah. Well, they did it. They did a really cool 20th anniversary for Harry Potter too. So I mean,
shout out to Andrew, aka Brick and Brood. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you, brother. Good to see you. Disney has a wide variety of collectible characters. Absolutely. So does Star Wars, though.
Yeah.
I know what everybody wants, but I do think they had to kind of unload the clip, as it were, with Disney this year, because there's only like 100, right? So you got to go like big for that. But yeah, it'd be cool to see 50 uniques for Star Wars. And by the way, we've had a lot of exclusives. Tyler, I mean, I haven't taken out the calculator. It's been a pretty good year though for exclusives for Star Wars this year. Yeah, no,
see, that's the thing. I mean, and maybe we'll get into a little bit more. Well, actually, I guess we're not doing too much Star Wars talk later on League-wise. But like, the thing is, man, like, it's just so hard for me. Is like, dude, like 2023, and even like last year, like in the summer wave, especially, like there is variety. There are very good figures, factually, like, and even like the in general, there's variety. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like more than ever, there's just some negatives that not necessarily outweigh, but I feel like at one point everything was kind of like streamlined, where like everything was at least like good, and maybe you had some greats that kind of go above it. But like nowadays, I just feel like there's a huge gap of like very, very good, a couple middle, and then there's also very, very bad. So it kind of like, kind of comes more like in the middle. You get what I'm saying? Compared to like back in the day, everything was kind of like on the upper echelon. So that's kind of my take. But like, yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I mean, Lego Star Wars, they're coming out some good. I mean, there's like 10 figs this year that are, or maybe 5 figs that are like all-time greats, man. Like,
Andrew said, you guys only talking heaters only? Of course, dude. That's all we talk about on this show. Are you kidding me? That's like heaters only. We don't talk about dust around here. Only the heaters. And speaking of a heater, perfect segue. Guys, look, it's a staple every week. You guys know this. Whether he's here or not, we do this segment each and every week. Tyler, you see where I'm headed with this. It is time once again to crawl, Brent, to climb up to that Falcon's nest. And how cool is it to do the Falcon's nest with the fucking Falcon himself? Ladies and gentlemen, Falcon fan in the building. Let's go. Let's get some W's in the chat. Dude, absolutely. Happy to have you. You have been a busy bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been a very busy bird.
It's been crazy recently.
Yeah.
What a week. I mean, before we climb into the nest. I mean, look, I hit up Falcon today. I had to flash that Falcon signal. We had to get the Falcon in the building. We've been talking about we need to get him back on, and I'm like, all right, it's peak Falcon season. I mean, he's just dropping heater after heater out there, guys. Falcon, talk me through the stress, the gathering. You're waiting every moment to get the stuff in. I guess walk me through the last week. You've had a lot of crazy, I guess from Animal Crossing to now, maybe. It's got to have been one of your craziest weeks, I would think.
I would actually say it started even before Animal Crossing. I would put it at 1 week ago, the 2024 modular.
That's right.
Natural History Museum.
Wow, that's true. There's so much, Tyler. We forget some of them. You know what I mean? It's insane. The Falcons just.
I'm sorry. That is going to be an all-time modular right there.
Really?
$300 museum. That's basically for, I don't know. I'm East Coast guy. As many of you know, been to that Natural History Museum in New York so many times, and we're basically getting an unlicensed version of that. So. That's very exciting.
No, yeah, I'm with you. I've been there a lot. I know a lot of people are like, oh, we'll do a night at the museum thing. I think it's cool that they're breaking out, is that right? This is the girthiest modular ever. Is it beating Assembly? Is that right?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And price and piece count and everything. Wow.
Yeah. So, all right. So going from that, you've been tracking this thing down. Obviously, we're going to get into some other stuff. Let's kind of just do it sequential, Brent. Let's go ahead and pull up the best Instagram account in the game, quite frankly. The only one that we rely on.
Really quick, right before that, Padawan leaves another 199 euros as a super chat. He's got to work 3 hours, catching the rest on replay, gang. Oh, wait, did I say euros? Pounds. Sorry. I don't live over there. I don't know. Padawan, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you waking up super freaking late to catch some of this live. Have a great day at work, man, and we know you'll catch the rest on replay. We appreciate you, man. Everybody check out Padawan on Instagram.
Later, brother. It's good to see you, man. Mayo, museum module will be under 75 cents per piece. Not here. I don't think that's not how that's going to work in the U.S. McLaren 2-pack arriving tomorrow. Really? Oh, he's talking about the existing one because there's some stuff going on with McLaren that we know about as well. All right, Falcon, we're going to go ahead and open up the feed here, if you will, and we'll get some thoughts on this. Now, last week I believe we did talk about the fact that they were Animal Crossing was revealed. And, a couple of folks listed out the set lists and all that stuff. But now you have images of the sets. Falcon, as far as you know, this is still March that this is happening?
Still March.
you have any idea why it's so late? Or like why we got these so early? I guess. Do you have any idea?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo
Really?
picked, chose to reveal these so early.
Nintendo that's why Mario's usually the first 2024, like the first stuff to get revealed before reveal season.
No kidding. I never
And I would
picked up
not be
on that.
surprised if some Mario news is dropping soon. I think the sets will probably be revealed relatively soon. They'll give Animal Crossing a little bit of time to breathe, and then just drop some Mario bombs.
Wait, Falcon, am I right or wrong on the fact of the next Mario news we hear is not going to be that animatronic BS we've had, or are we still going to get another wave of that with the animatronic, or not the animatronic, but the electronical stuff?
There's at least one more electronic set coming.
But other news could revolve around either Fig Mario stuff or like big like D2C Mario stuff.
I think how do I say it?
Exclusive. By the way, before you answer this, Falcon, so I had people guess who was going to be on the show tonight, and a few said you, right? And and they said in DMs, and I have receipts. It's okay if you need them. I'm not saying you do. They said Falcon on the last appearance, because you weren't able to kind of divulge anything. You stated that you'll give us 2 good nugs on the next time you're on. So no pressure, but if you want to reveal a little something here on a couple of Brickheads, I mean, feel free.
So it's very interesting with
Here we go. He always resets. Here we go.
Drop the nugget. Nugget.
I'll phrase it like this: Lego doesn't give a damn. They don't give a damn about certain leaks and all of that, but Nintendo does. So it's always interesting to see if Nintendo cares. What Nintendo cares about. And I think that with Animal Crossing, it kind of showed they don't necessarily care about they didn't go after anyone for Animal Crossing. They didn't no one got sued. So I think that will make certain Mario news much more able to be put out.
Okay.
And I think because there's still going to be, like I said, at least one electronic set. And it might be a car for a certain person.
What?
A cart?
Like an actual Mario Kart?
No, it's not. It's an electronic car for someone in the Mario universe.
All right, hold on. We got to think about this. Electronic car for someone in the Mario universe, and it's
but
not
it's not from
Kart.
a Mario Kart game.
It's not.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Electronic vehicle for someone in the Mario.
Yo, Falcon, I'll lay this down right here, man. I want the answer. Mario Figs or not? Yes or no? Only 2 answers. Right here, Falcon. I'm putting you on this 5 minutes in. We're an hour and 5 into the stream. Drop the nug. Yes or no?
The internal debate.
It's a yes or no. Either you tell the truth or you're lying, Falcon. Everyone wants to know. All 110 people here. It wasn't just me. They are all agreeing. Look, don't you see 110 comments over there in the chat saying they all want the information too?
Drop the nug.
Drop the nug.
I'll phrase it like this.
Here we go.
I know there is a Lego YouTuber named Sarah, who has been very displeased with the recent Mario waves.
Oh yeah.
I think that might change soon.
Clip it. We got the nugget.
Whoa.
Clip it. Let's go. Let's go.
Clip it.
Whoa.
Man, if only she was in the chat to hear that.
Holy smokes.
I'm
See,
typing
that's how we
feverish.
do it. That's how we do it at ACOB. We do the within 10-minute nugget. Within 10-minute nugget.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right, guys. So that's one down. Now, look, this
Now we
guys.
got 10 more questions to go.
Now, by the way, guys, who else is doing this? Can we, Brent? Who else is
Also,
doing
just
this?
putting a brief asterisk. I'm not saying if that's coming in January or if that's coming in August.
We listen.
Okay.
You could give it to us in August. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Look, guys, this is why we're all here, right? This is a lot of fun. So I was being a little strong with confirm, but our friend the Falcon, who's the best in the game at this, is saying that our friend Sarah might be happy with the output in the Mario line next year. So you guys can put that together how you want, and I think Sarah would be very displeased if it was more of the same, right, Tyler? You think Sarah wants a fucking electric Yoshi? You think Sarah would be interested in an electric Yoshi?
Hell no! I want a. I think all of us, every single person in the Lego community, wants a Mario fig, a CMF, and I want that Yoshi with regular ass minifigure legs. I want a new molded head. Give me the damn lime green torso and arms on him. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I feel like all of us are. So yeah, I think all of us would be very happy.
Let's get the Falcon off the hot seat for a few minutes here. All right, let's go through these sets. Tyler, I don't know if you've seen these yet. This is the birthday party. My comment is it's $15. It's a nice way to get into it. I don't feel like this is super. When I think Animal Crossing, I don't think this. I know they do stuff for I think people's like birthday celebrations and stuff like in game, like the villagers and whatnot. And I think this character throws the party. But if you're trying to grab all the figs, maybe you catch this at 10 on a sail boy. Brent, I know you respect the skateboard. 15. I think it's a nice little gateway.
Yeah,
licensed for $15. I'm fine with it. It seems to be more, Tyler, than comes with a typical $10 set. Parts wise, looks like a little beefier. Brent, what do you think about this?
I like this as an entry level set. I think a lot of the big Animal Crossing gamers out there are gonna like to have something small to maybe put next to their gaming setup, perhaps. I know. I mean, it's just a perfect entry level. And I said it when we talked to Animal Crossing last week. I think, I am not crazy pumped about this. However, I think it's a really good gateway to get new fans into Lego. And it's also a good sign for other Mario IPs or other Nintendo IPs and stuff. So, but this one in particular, I like it. I was scrolling through. I know we're on the Falcon's Nest, but even on Lego.com where you can look at these sets, they don't have the box art for any of these up yet, which I thought was kind of weird.
Falcon. Yeah, do you know why they do that sometimes, Falcon? Even on some of the Star Wars sets this year, I've always thought. I mean, Falcon, is there any validity to the fact of in a time like this, say with these Animal Crossing sets, that sure, the designs are made, they've made some renders, whatever, but and they know what the actual set will be. But am I right or wrong in the fact that the box arts themselves might not even be actually designed or made yet on these, right?
It's just Lego being lazy.
Lazy in the fact that they're not done yet, or they just don't want to put them up?
They don't want. I'm pretty sure they're done. I mean, yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're done. But I just think that they're being late. I don't know. They have a lot of rendering issues, as you will see.
Yeah.
They go through that.
Right. They do.
And also, Lego inadvertently made the saddest birthday party in the world.
Yeah, I didn't love it. All right, so this is kind of like a warm up. Let's get to the to the next set. It's Bunny's Outdoor Activities. This is a step up for me vibe-wise on Animal Crossing. You know, you got the little camping tent, you got the bunny. Tyler, I'm going to call it out at this point. You know, we're at a $20 set here. I have to say this. I feel like we're being a little stinged with the figs at this point, right? So now,
one fig.
Yeah, so it looks like you get a butterfly. Yeah. That's fun. But okay,
they're specially molded fig.
So now, Tyler, we're at 35 doll hairs for the 2 low boy sets and only 2 figs at that point. That's kind of a sad situation.
I agree, and the thing is, I mean, I'm not too sure about like the Animal Crossing like universe. Like, that's so it's hard for me to kind of be like, you know, what else could be in this set, you know? So, but
guys,
we're
breaking.
Whoa,
guys, breaking news! This is a great story.
Shout out to
take
Padawan.
it away, Padawan. Breaking news, hit it, Fred. Very excited.
Things are looking up for our friend Padawan HQ. Special shout out, channel member. Quick one, because he said he was going to bed. Had to come back. Literally just had an email confirmation confirming they are sending my missing bags. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Good night, lads. Let's go, Padawan. We'd love to see it. We'd love to hear about it.
What an epic!
So glad that was resolved for you. And we're excited to let the people know here live on a couple of Brickheads that you resolved your issue. That's awesome,
guys. Let's get some dubs for Padawan, man. He's getting set straight. So, Falcon, I don't know if you tuned in earlier, but our friend Padawan HQ got the Venator, and he was missing 2 bags, and the 2 bags that were missing had the figs in them. And what makes it even crazier is those bags weren't missing, but he got duplicates of other bags in there. So he got like 2 47s and 2 48s to make up for it. So pretty wild tale there, but sounds like they're going to set him straight there.
It would have been better if it was the bag with Rex in it, but
if they doubled up Rexes on them, that'd be crazy.
That's what I was saying earlier,
because they wouldn't make you send it back.
Yeah. All right, so what do you guys think? Let's run this down. Tyler, just as a set, I know you're not a big Animal Crossing boy, but it's a whimsical, cute little set. I'd look forward to getting it for around 15 at some point. You know?
Well, see, that's the best way I look at these. Like, and I'm so like inherently used to it. You know, the fact of like, just I know this $20 set will be $15.99 at every retailer for 80% of its shelf life. So like, I look at it as like a little $16 pickup. Like, you know. Sure. I mean, I think it's if you like Animal Crossing, I mean, I think bottom line of it, and this is kind of where I'm at with all of these. I think again for the basically $200 with tax for all this entire wave. Again, you know, sure, maybe some people can't do it all in one shot, but I think, and I'm not speaking for everyone. Sure, everyone's got different financial spots, but like I think 200. And I guess Falcon, do you have any idea yourself, or do we have any clues as to will there be a second wave of Animal Crossing? If so, will it be like a every 6-month wave, or will like a once? Do you have any inkling on that?
We should be getting at least another Animal Crossing set this year.
This year is in 2024.
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Okay, so I guess what I'll say there, too, I mean, as long as they don't start like. You know,
hello, brick clicker.
Brick clicker.
Brick clicker. All right, so there you go, Tyler. I think my answer would be like it's a wait and see thing. I suspect. Let me ask you this, Falcon. Do you think these will move briskly? These sets, will they be good sellers?
It's interesting. I think that these will sell.
But sell like hard, or you think they'll be just like they'll pop off at first and just rot on the shelves? Like, do you think this will be a thing where
I think they'll sell pretty well?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think for the figs and the IP and everything alone,
I agree. By the way, I think they're going to do great.
But the crazy thing is I'm noticing, especially with this set, we're seeing a lot of Mario Course Builder pieces in here. Yeah. And I don't know if that's because that aesthetically is so they all can connect together, like the other ones, or they're just trying to use up a lot of their Mario piece stock because they haven't moved
The
very many of them.
unsold
So they're
parts.
like, "What's another way we can move these Mario pieces out of here?"
Well, it's definitely not a
But
course building set. I think we know that. But to your point, Brent, yes, they did. It might be because of the aesthetic. I think
yeah,
Sarah called that out in a video too. But I kind of dig them, especially for this. And I love that if they'd use them and not force us into a really horrible, game situation.
Well,
yeah,
I would think
So
it's more or less. It's they use the Mario pieces because the Mario pieces they want the goal of Animal Crossing is to design your own island.
mm,
Like that's the
okay,
deal.
yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
design your own island, and the
Yeah,
Mario pieces are really easy to connect together.
yeah.
So that's probably why they use the Mario pieces. So it's like, hey, you can customize your own island and everything.
yeah. No,
You're
that
gonna
makes
see some.
perfect.
There's gonna be some pretty crazy Animal Crossing mocks popping up
Definitely,
for
there's
sure.
gonna be some creative stuff, no doubt. All right, Captain's Island boat tour again. It feels like this is warming up for me as we go through these, and I like to see that. It's like, all right, if you really want to start getting in the game, so to speak, you're gonna need to spend 30. You're gonna get Captain's Island boat tour. Obviously, boats are huge in the game, especially when you're visiting others' islands. I like the aesthetic of this. This I could see just being a general good seller, like for kids, even if they know nothing about it. But first time, Tyler, it takes $30 to get two figs in this.
First time for what?
First time to get two figs in a set in this
Oh,
theme is
yeah,
at
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
$30 price point.
Yeah,
So
I think that's prime example. Honestly, the more I think about it, it's probably a prime example of. I didn't even realize. I mean, have anyone that's like really looked at these figs? Do any of them actually reuse a head mold, or is every single fig literally a new head mold?
Like they're
I
all
think
new.
there might be one or two that reuse the head mold,
Oh, okay.
but I think they're mostly new.
Yeah, so those head molds. I mean, as much as I don't fully understand the Lego logistics as to, I mean, I understand they got to make their same profit on every set type thing, but I think the head molds are probably what's technically screwing the consumer over on the fig side.
and I know that Ryan, the executive producer of ACOB, is going to be really upset because there's head holes, Tyler. There's head holes on every
Oh
fig.
my
I don't
god,
know if
there
you
is
know
that damn peg on the top. I see. Yeah.
There are head holes on every fig. So Ryan's going to be livid. Might cancel ACOB. We'll have to see. But yeah. So
Oh man, that's funny.
again, warming up, good set. We kind of start breezing through because we got some big news coming here. Tied for my favorite set, this one here. Isabel's house visit. Again, a lot of Animal Crossing. I would say, I've probably got, let's say 50 hours over my lifetime in this game. This just kind of, in this series, I should say, not in any individual game, but this reminds me of what Animal Crossing is kind of all about. You get your house, you deck it out however you want. It is dollhouse style on this one. You're getting two figs again on this one. The aesthetic, everything just kind of screams Animal Crossing. This is kind of where we get started. If I'm honest, I'm a smidge disappointed. I can't pick out why. It'll probably grow on me. But that being said, 40, Tyler, catch it on a sale. I'm in. I mean, I'm going to need all these figs anyway at some point. So
I feel like if they're encouraging you to kind of mock up your own island, I feel like this is kind of one of the better parts packs. I think because you get yourself another door, make yourself a bigger house. What are those? Those look like spare window pieces. Those blue pieces in the bottom right. Like, what are those even there for? They're just like kind of off to the side. I'm
it might be
intrigued
to
why those are there.
It could be to customize. Maybe,
Yeah,
like we were talking about.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see what happens with the system that they're doing here. So again, I mean, I think every single one of these sets, the base of them are those kind of Mario course building pieces, head holes, head warts. Lego will keep using Mario pieces. Well, I got to.
They probably look better in person. Most sets do. Not all of them, but I agree in general.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, so there's this one, and then this is the biggest set. So you got Nook's Cranny and Rosie's house here. Again, you're picking up on a trend, Tyler and Falcon. They're being a little bit stingy on the figs, right? So it's like 2 is the max you get, apparently.
Wow.
Even at 75, that's a bit stiff.
They'll probably do, if they ever did Mario minifigures, it's probably kind of the same mentality. Even a $20 set's only going to get you one of them because that's what people want. So
yeah. So
use it as the driving factor if you need to, I guess.
There you go. So that's Animal Crossing. Looks good. Without even seeing it, I think the box art has to be pretty epic. So I guess that's the next thing we get to look forward to. And then Falcon, you know how it goes. The land members will do the show off the box thing.
They'll unbox the boxes.
Well, they won't do it before Falcon, but still, it's.
I will never understand the unboxing the boxes.
I don't, dude. It's my biggest gripe with the LEGO community, man. That is those pieces of content. I would rather give them the $5 they would make on or the 50 cents they'd make on that Instagram reel and tell them to please don't post that.
Because I say that because it's I know in the past I've got shit on for posting just general modular information, and then it's they're something basic, and then it's land posts what they got in the mail. I tell some people in LAN I talk to that I think it's silly. But yeah, I'll never understand those hauls.
I won't either, man. Dude, again, seeing the TikToks of all they're
both. What's happening is they're both telling each other that's another hit. It's another set of impressions for LEGO. It's another set of views for the content.
Well, LEGO doesn't tell them to do that, right, Falcon? That's what I've heard. LEGO doesn't tell them they have to do that piece of content, right?
Nope.
So I
guess but they tell them they can't.
They're $1.25 on a TikTok and do it. That's all they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think they have an embargo on certain things, and so people have kind of figured out they didn't say anything about showing the boxes, and so that's probably how that culture started. And
and it's also,
especially
it's free money, right?
Well,
yeah.
Look, YouTube related, yes, I 100% agree. But other platforms, it's just I don't know. I think it's all just for the clout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, clout for sure. Look what I got early. Oh, here's a picture of all of it together.
Yeah, and I love this shot. This is kind of shows a little bit of an island coming together. And as a collective, I think it's very nice. A lot of people, you're going to see a lot of Fabuland content over the next few weeks or months or 6 months. Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you kind of like how they all kind of vibe together? I think that's a nice collective.
I'll be 100% honest with you. Seeing that picture right there reminds me way too much of the Mario BS, and it honestly makes me
really
not like these. This picture literally gives me bad vibes, if anything. Reminds me too much of Mario.
To me, it improves it, but I hear you. I don't see one of these figures with a Bluetooth in it, So
true, but again, it's the
jumping around going on here.
Each one of these sets, yes, sure, they connect with a little, plate piece underneath that little Mario piece, but at the same time, they still this display really just looks like a bunch of sets next to each other rather than combined, if that makes sense. There's still a lot of empty spaces, it appears, between all these sets. So
yeah,
I don't know. And sure, this is just a quick example. I'm sure people are gonna figure out a way to make them all look better when they're, when people get these, when the mockers get these in their hands. But yeah, no, I get where Tyler's coming from, because it just, it's a lot of those Mario pieces just kind of next to each other, And
yeah.
It's the island. It's what LEGO wanted.
Yeah.
All right, boys, and then into one of
all
the bigger
aboard.
topics. All aboard, man. We'll get into some of the favorite trains here in a bit, but
We
just
did
to
not
kick it
talk Avengers
off,
Tower yet, Logan. Sorry.
yeah, we will get into the tower next. That was today's gigantic, girthy
Bomb.
news. It was a bomb. We kind of were planning out the show, and I'm like, hey, man, this Orient Express, pretty cool topic. And then Falcon, of course, drops the bomb, and we had to slug a Avengers Tower into an Orient Express scene to get it done. But what can you tell us about this one, Falcon? I mean, obviously, this is part of that now legendary set of leaks that came out. A lot of these sets are actually being confirmed from that survey. The color did switch to blue. I'm hearing it's because they didn't want to clash with the Emerald Knight, which is probably the most legendary train, or one of the most legendary trains in Lego's history. Orient Express, talk us through your experience with this, and did you feel this one coming? Was it shocking that it came out this early? What do you think?
First, I will say the Orient Express was not a survey set. This is
I thought it was. Set. My bad. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. This was an idea set. I didn't think that this, because I don't know if it's released, because it was supposed to release in November. I don't think it's releasing in November anymore. I think it got moved back to either December or January. And so I didn't think it would necessarily leak through a catalog picture, but it's Lego, so you have to expect the unexpected. Yeah, I like it. It's actually a really nice looking train. $300, I think, is a decent price for it. Maybe not full price Jones moment, but if it goes down a little bit, I would get it.
So who wants me to? You want me to go next, Sean, with my thoughts?
Yeah, go for it, man.
I'm not a huge train fan, but one thing I just realized when the Hogwarts Express came out, I at least it's something that I noticed with it. Like, it's $500. Did we really need like the section of the train station with it? Because if you look at this, I mean, I don't have the Hogwarts Express yet. I definitely want to get it at some point. But the Hogwarts Express could have been something a little more accessible like this. I mean, this for $300. I like this price point and the idea of how this set is versus something like this with an extra $150-ish tacked onto it because of like a little chunk of a train station, a big chunk of a train station.
Well, it's a lot, but this is more play scale train too. So Hogwarts was, it's not in any kind of scale.
It's, I mean, it fits minifigs inside it. The big Hogwarts
$500 one? I
Yeah.
don't think so. Does it?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kyler, am I out to lunch, or is the scale of that Hogwarts way bigger than this?
I mean,
the $500 one.
It's definitely bigger, but the figs fit in there technically. I mean, if you want, I mean, the figs.
Well, sure, but it's not the same
There's
scale.
multiple
I don't think it's the same
in
scale.
it.
No.
What's that?
I don't know.
There's multiple scenes of the, like, in the Hogwarts Express, like the Death Eater attack and stuff like that.
I guess
because it's. I'm saying this isn't 1-to-1. The Hogwarts isn't 1-to-1 with like the play scale Hogwarts Express. It's significantly bigger. I mean, like height, weight, depth.
It is bigger, but I mean, I guess we'll see a comparison. But like when I'm looking at the Hogwarts Express and I'm looking at this, I mean, it's got. I mean, yeah. If you just
we're still talking about the $500 Hogwarts, right?
Yeah, if you look at the lifestyle image of it,
all right,
especially because it has people behind it. This is I
just
bit
think
smaller.
That's a lot chunkier, dude. I don't know.
It is a little chunkier, but I don't know.
I wish I had a way to side by side on this.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to those that are going to compare the two, but
Well, no, you have to. I don't know, man. That's a lot girthier. I
think?
Yeah.
Am I crazy, chat? Guys, am I crazy?
You do get a lot of figs there. Whew, sheesh.
Yeah.
It's nice. All right, we'll get away from
that. That lifestyle image, though, like, go back to that one more time. We don't think that's... I mean, the front, that's...
I have some built Lego trains, and I'm telling you, like, they're not... I mean, first of all, here's the proof. If we need any further proof, the track is not the standard track.
For this,
you know what I mean? Yeah, this isn't play scale.
So the
Lego
Orient
track
Express will fit on a normal track?
It looks like it. Falcon, do you have confirmation? I know it's not motorized out of the box, unfortunately, on the Orient Express.
I think it can fit on regular tracks, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Either way,
I think
I like the idea that it's just the price is, it's focused on just the train. Because that's one thing that kind of holds me back from the Hogwarts Express. But
no, for sure. But I'm saying, like, my point, Brent, is to say that it's more than just getting a little station build and 1,000 figures. Yeah. It's actually a bigger one. Hogwarts is probably 2 studs bigger, wider, 8 wide, just like the Disney train. Which one? The Orient Express? Because Disney train isn't as big as this Hogwarts either.
Right.
Hogwarts significantly bigger, but because of that, it can't fit on regular train tracks, something that disappointed a lot of train fans. So, interesting. Tyler, why do you think they made, if this is in fact correct, and it's all signs point to me, it looks very much like the Orient Express will fit regular train tracks. Why do you think they not, I understand not including the motorization with it, but why wouldn't they just make it just straight up motorized if you choose to buy one? That's always weird to me. Like they did it with Crocodile, right? Crocodile.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Crocodile. I think Crocodile said it could be.
No, Crocodile didn't come with it, but I mean, I believe there's like is there not a genuine?
They called it out.
Spot in there where it's like you get it. I mean,
there is. I'm mixing it up. Yeah. So Crocodile didn't come with the motorized, but certainly
this one doesn't either.
No, and it doesn't suggest it either, from what I've heard. Which
so that's where I'm a little like tough on trains and the fact of, I mean, and I feel like if 10 years ago like this would happen, I just feel differently on it. But like nowadays, I feel like with trains, with how little, again, it's been every 4 years, for the last 16 years or whatever, or 20 years of, getting a cargo and a passenger every 4 years. Like it just is what it is. And then like recently, sure. I mean, the biggest exception was like, 2013, the Horizon Express, like, 10, 15 years ago, they would throw in the additional, little, track driven play scale size train like every other year. But like in the past 10 years, especially, like the thing is like, they're not doing enough of both. I feel like I'm a big train guy in the fact of like, believe me, like a piece like this, whether it runs on the track or not, it's just a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece to put up on a little shelf. Beautiful piece, but
sure.
Also, there's a big part of me, and I feel like with a lot of train people, I mean, the fundamental purpose of a train is to drive the damn thing, or So I feel like I don't know. I mean, why they stopped doing. Why are we only getting 2 trains every 4 years? Like, why are they not doing a whole entire train line? And I feel like part of it comes down to the fact of, dude, original IP Lego is effing over, dude. It's like, stop, like, you know what I mean? It's like, sure, and I'm not even asking for the Santa Fe collabs again. And dude, just give us some regular ass trains again that are made by Lego. And it's like they just
when they do though, they're fire, right? I mean, I think
they are. That's the thing.
The green passenger train is a definite heater.
Great. I wish they did it every 2 years.
I want to clarify something to Matt here. I don't know if it's coming out right, guys. Sorry, but what I'm saying is, so some trains are released, and they very much suggest, even on the box, that you can add the motorization to it. Okay, so what I'm saying about this one is they're not, from what I'm hearing, they're not on the back of the box saying add this motorization and controller to it. In other words, similar to the Brent play scale, Hogwarts Express. Neither one of those had the suggestion of motorization. Yeah. We just had mockers, fans, whatever, train enthusiasts. They made it work. You know, they opened up the tender and just threw that shit in there and made it work. And from what I'm hearing, that's what this is going to be about. And so what's interesting to me is I don't know if it has to do with the license, maybe, but to Matt's point, it's like it's very bizarre that they don't at least give you the option to spend, because Tyler, you know this stuff better than I do. I want to say, you know, for the box and then the controller, it's another $80 or something like that, right? It's not cheap.
Yeah, my dad's had to do it like 5 times in the past. Yeah, it's 80 or 90 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
the whole get up. Yeah.
To Matt's point, like, why wouldn't they make that available as an add-on to something like this? You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But it's.
I'm just to the point where, like, dude, like, no better feeling. And sure, like, the thing is, honestly, all the trains that are in this household, my dad has built, so it's like I can't like fully speak for it, but like nothing better than like seeing him come down to like the last bag, you know, and or I guess, you know, some of them aren't even numbered, but like, you know what I'm saying, like the last 10 pieces where it's like, you know, damn, you know, it's only 10 minutes from now, it's going to be running on the track. You know, nothing better than like seeing him complete a train and bring that mother effer over to the tracks. You know, we got a 3-table track set up, going around, and seeing the damn thing. I mean, dude, I mean, I hate to say it, I mean, I'll admit it. I mean, there has been times in the past year where I have, no joke, sat there and just ran the same damn train around the track in the same, you know, configuration. I'm sure there's some switches thrown in there. Hey, I'm spicing it up. But for like an hour, dude, I'm just sitting there. And it's like, I hate to admit it, but it's like, it's just so damn amusing, so enjoying. And it's just like, because the thing is, back in the day too, I was super into like, I mean, sure, I wasn't personally super into model trains, but like my dad and I would go to like, you know, a bunch of the places and like museums and stuff to have those massive ass model train things. Like, you know, I was just really into it. And it's like, now it's like, it's kind of like that perfect medium where, again, I'm like 99.9% all Lego right now. You know, I'm not doing anything else. I'm not worrying about another collectible, nothing. So it's like, it's a perfect medium where if they just came out with more damn regular size play scale trains, you know, sure, even if you got to throw an extra 80 on top and get it motorized, like if we had to do it separately, like even if they did that, give us a bunch of $150, $200 trains, make them badass, all right, and let me damn finish it. Let me build one, motorize that mother effer, and put it on the track. I mean, I would love.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the next thing I'm going to vouch for. I mean, honestly, at this point, I would rather have an extra 2 trains every 2 years than, you know, cloth wastegapes, dude. At this point, like literally, that's what I'm advocating.
Wow,
give me more trains.
Yeah, no, the trains bring me joy, and if you look at the model, Brent, can you evaluate this model here? Certainly an older gent. What is he thinking right now? The model in the picture.
This guy's thinking about a lot of the vibes Tyler just brought up. You know, he's got a track ready to roll.
He's got tattooed arms, Brent. What does that say? I mean, he's very tatted up. What did he have for lunch, for example?
Yeah. Oh, I think for lunch he had a nice 12-ounce ribeye, medium rare. Actually, no, he went rare. All right.
Really? All right.
He went rare, 12-ounce rare ribeye.
What are the sides he got?
What are the sides? He's going with like a nice loaded mashed potato.
I was thinking loaded baked potato.
Okay.
Loaded baked potato, I'm thinking.
No, he's more of a mash guy. Brent's right. Nope, he's loaded mash.
Loaded mash, and then he's going with a nice side of asparagus, skipping the salad, just getting a nice side of asparagus, throw some greens in there.
Is he a water guy, or what do you get to drink?
He's a beer. He's definitely a beer. I'm trying to figure out what beer
he's sipping something dark. All right, he's going like a Sam seasonal, like a tall Sam seasonal, like an Oktoberfest.
Maybe he's in Nantucket or something like that. Yeah, he's having a good time. Yeah,
he's having an Oktoberfest. This man looks like he also probably used to work on train tracks. You know, he looks like he's really appreciating.
I was about to say this guy almost looked like he was a conductor 10 years ago.
Yeah, or he worked on train tracks. You know, there's good money in that. Which is why this guy was able to fork out the $300 for this. He totally didn't just, you know, step into model for Lego. Shout out to this model though, because I don't know.
A lot of people are saying whiskey. I agree. Either a dark beer.
Oh yeah. If he ain't drinking beer, this guy's drinking a nice old fash. You know, a little old fashioned, little Knob Creek.
No, he doesn't do the fancy shit. I think he just does it Neat.
Jim Beam. Yeah, just a Jim Beam, little Jim Beamer.
He is sipping whiskey.
Yeah, I think
What's up?
that's the deal.
Sipping
Yeah.
whiskey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
a
think so.
straight Jim Beam.
Well, he's got the glass of whiskey off to the side. Lego just didn't put it in the frame.
Oh, yeah,
He
right.
probably does.
Hey, Anthony
not
with
his
another
fault.
take. Hold on, Anthony comes out of left field with he's
I could see
having
him
red
being
wine.
a red wine guy.
I
Yeah.
can see that, but here's what I think about this guy. I think he was a mess earlier in life. He might have
Yeah.
been working on the train tracks, but
Yeah.
you know what I think happened for him? I think he was perhaps working in the train yards, and he developed a little bit of a switch or something for the tracks. Like he developed a way to make it more efficient. Took his life savings and got a mold of this piece to make train tracks more efficient, and then cashed the F out. And now, because he
Yeah,
still loves
now he's
trains,
building
he's going to
trains.
circle back. Yeah, he still cares about them, but he's not out there sweating anymore. You know what I mean? I think
I'll tell you what. Well,
this
some
guy's
of
doing.
these models that I see, like the model that was with like the Titanic, like she didn't look like she built that. This guy, however, he looks like he actually probably built this thing, man.
Yeah, shout out to
looks
them
like
for
he's-
the model on this. And by the way, he has the train track thing I'm talking about. 2 to 3 patents. 2 to 3 patents. This guy owns.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's cleaned up his act. Falcon, are we
This guy's
crazy? Is this?
This guy's
What do you think?
actually friends with Tyler's dad.
Yeah, damn, probably.
He's in the train community heavy.
Now, see, Falcon, you probably didn't think about all this, did you? You saw this and you're like, we gotta get it to the gram. But now that you're looking at it, how do you feel about our assessment of this gentleman?
Well,
And I think his name might be Tyler too, quite frankly. But it's not. It's like Tyler Weston or something.
Tiyler.
No, he spells it right. No, he spells it the way God intended. But it's like Tyler Weston or something like that. I'm picking up
the right
Tyler
way.
vibes. Yeah.
He looks like a
See?
Frank to me.
I like
All right.
Frank or like
Okay.
a Steve.
All right.
I like Steve. You know.
So Falcon, when you're out there posting this news, do you ever take a look at the model and think about these things?
I do.
Ooh.
I take some time to reflect.
All right, well,
Be honest,
what-
Falcon, do you take like 10 minutes before you post to do it? Is that why sometimes you're a
Yeah.
little
Do you
late?
ever go like I'm the most important person in the Lego world right now before you throw something out like this, or what do you?
Yeah, that's definitely what I think.
I bet it's pure speed, Falcon. That's what I think. I think this hits whatever inbox or chat you're in, and you just get to typing. Is that more accurate?
Yeah, pretty much. You gotta have a little fun with it. You gotta see what you're working with.
All right, Tyler.
Like,
Or before we
definitely-
move on, sorry, Falcon. Before we move on, though, can you tell us this guy's name, his occupation, what he had for lunch, real quick?
So his name is Tyler, but it's spelled Tiyler.
Wow. All right,
I told you, I knew it.
He was,
but I knew he was
retired.
Tyler. I get credit. Okay.
He's
Yeah.
retired. He's 64 years old. He
Okay,
worked
okay.
He worked at a train yard since he was 18
right.
years old. Finally
Wow.
Makes
decided
sense.
to cash out, and he has ridden the actual Orient Express several
Oh
times.
wow.
So Lego
Wow.
wanted to get a true person to come on and model for them.
There you
We
go.
really
And
need a genuine
real
look
quick,
at this
Falcon,
thing.
if I may, the lunch. What did you have for lunch? What beverage? And then we can.
He had sipping whiskey on the rocks.
Okay. Oh, you went rocks. Okay.
You went
But
rocks. All right.
I see him more as a nice. You probably just a really. I want to say a well done
Oh,
T-bone steak.
Wow,
I can
he's
see
well
T-bone.
done.
Well done though. Ooh.
Yeah.
Steve, Red
well
thinks it's
done.
bloody. All right.
I could see this guy going like well done ketchup though.
Yeah. Because
As
remember,
much as
he
that
is kind of
hurts.
slop. I think he's new money or retired money. I think he is kind of slop deep down. You know what I mean?
I could
I
see
don't
the
know.
well done T-bone with ketchup on the side.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys,
I
I
can see
mean,
it.
you want an analysis of the Orient Express. And by the way, in the chat, people have asked, is this officially licensed? Yes, it's in there. If you look at the center of Falcon's post, in the center at the bottom, underneath that image, it says Orient Express is a registered trademark of Orient Express. All rights reserved. So this is, in fact, a licensed idea set. And Mayo, who is the train expert, as he says, he's also an expert evaluating why shows, have a modicum of success. Says that, different tenders, of course, could not fit the battery pack, which I think is a fair assessment. Although it wouldn't be the first time Lego sort of cheated dimensions to make things happen. So I don't know if that's 100% the why. I don't know if in the contract they're like, now if you motorize this thing, we want a piece of that. It could be, weird stuff happens in these meetings. But either way, I'm here for it. Falcon, I know we talked about full price Jones did come up $300. I think for it being licensed, I think you get how many figs are we talking here? 8. I think it's probably about standard, Tyler, 8 on a train set. So nothing outrageous there. This just seems like it is a pure sort of upcharge for the license on it. So I guess long story short, I don't know that this one's going to get any kind of crazy sale unless it comes out at 300 and absolutely no one buys it and we get a weird foosball situation. I don't know. I don't see this one being deep. This one, if you can get it in the low to mid 2s, I think you're doing all right. But I don't think this guy's going to hit 50% off or anything crazy like that.
Nah.
Crofty says baked salmon. Now this is
this is
good.
Ooh,
mash
salmon.
and asparagus. Yeah.
Wasn't off. Yeah, wasn't too far off with the mash and asparagus, but man, a couple of food heads over here.
Yeah, there you go. And Disney Train was $330 with power functions, with that hefty Disney IP, which you'd think would cost more than Orient Express.
That was before price hikes, though. So
and all those figs, right? So yeah. I think Disney Train before nowadays, right? Comfortably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. But thank you guys. I enjoyed that. I think it was the best breakdown that's happened on the Orient Express set so far. I'm biased. All right. Look, kick this off. I got to do a little. It's got a text. I got to do a quick daddy daycare moment. Start it off. Whoever wants to kick it off, Brent, Tyler, Falcon. I'll be right back.
Well, honestly, my first question to Falcon is real quick to start this off is, where the hell is this leak from? How'd you get it?
I was just sent the picture. I'm not 100% sure where it's from.
But it's 100% safe to post since there's nothing on it.
No, it's good. From my
is it Falcon? Be honest with us. Is it the Malaysian airport?
The airport leak? Yeah.
It's not an airport.
Is it a Lego store? I mean, they would have it this early. Actually, that's my question. Who the F would stock it this early? I mean, it's got to be a warehouse or like a deep inside Lego somewhere, right? I mean,
I don't think so because it's most likely just probably in some back room or I think it was accidentally put on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, but again, it's got to be at a Lego store though, right? Since that's the only place it sells it.
Let's look at the reflections on the box carefully here. Let's see. No, I'm kidding. I mean, guys, this thing does it for me, man. I like this thing a lot. Like a lot. Tyler, your comment there, day one, big day one buy for you?
Look, I'll say it this. Falcon, is it 525, 550? What is it again?
525, I'm pretty sure.
Or 529.99 maybe.
So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, am I a hypocrite? Because I'm being honest, the more I've looked at it today, like the more I've kind of been like, maybe it's like a day 55 by. You know, maybe honestly, the more I'm thinking about, like, I mean, the thing is, look, I mean, hyped when I first saw it, but I'll be frank, and I'll be 100% honest with you guys here. What kind of got it down a little bit, and correct me if I'm wrong here, because when I first, and honestly, because I blame it on the glare, man. When I first saw this picture, okay, I didn't see that Quinjet, that miniature Quinjet, because like I just didn't really look at it. Just like I was looking at everything else. I love the the Chitauri Leviathan, my favorite part about the set. But then I saw some people talking about, was the Quinjet going to be able to fit on the landing pad? And at first, I'm starting to look up at that landing pad. I'm like, dude, no shot the $100 Quinjet, the big Quinjet from earlier this year. No way it fits up there, unless they you can like retract or pull out that a little bit more. But then I'm starting to think, I'm like, dude, what are these people talking? Like people below are saying like, obviously that's why they made it. And I'm sitting here like, dude, but then I looked again and I'm like, oh shit, there's a miniature Quinjet there. And I'm kind of thinking to myself like, I mean, I don't know. The more I'm kind of looking at it, and supposedly it's only 3 feet tall. It's like 36 inches or like 90 centimeters, like 37 inches, something like that. And then my tiles in the kitchen. My best way to measure feet, because my tiles are 11.5 or whatever, in the thing. So like you can pretty much just say like, wow, every tile is a foot. And so after I saw the Quinjet, I'm like already knocked down a little point. I go over to my kitchen. Okay, I look at the 3 tiles and I'm like, dude, this shit ain't even really that tall. Okay, and I'm just like, and I feel like, look, and anyone in the chat, tell me if I'm right or wrong. There's got to be one person that agrees with me a little bit, because after 10, 12 years, and Falcon might even maybe see where I'm coming from here. 10 or 12 years of seeing all these mocked up Avengers Towers that people have done, the massive ones, the big ones, seeing all that over the past 10, 12 years, I think truly kind of makes me numb to this one a little bit, just after seeing a couple of those things. And I think that's really what happened. I think after I finally, took a little 20-minute gander at it, I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to pick it up eventually. I might not build it right away since I got no room, but I really do think the Quinjet size and the mocked up Avengers Towers really kind of did it to me. Like, I'm not a big fan. So.
Go ahead, Falcon.
So I'm going to say this is an all-timer for me.
Ooh.
I really like this set. It's like, look, I know you can't do it. Like, yeah, there's a lot of mocks with like the train station and everything. But like this, for what it is, I love it. It's bigger than the Bugle. It's freaking massive. You could, just by the outside, you already see a lot of Easter eggs. Like they have the sign from Hawkeye where it's like it's a dedication to the Avengers. You have Iron Man suiting up. You have Hawkeye shooting the arrow off the end of it.
Yeah.
You have a lot, like the figures, like you have a Kevin Feige minifigure.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, I really hope that translates into them doing more of that stuff. But I will admit the Kevin figure is cool.
Like this to me, it's just like I would fight that this is the set of the year. It's better.
Coming for the king, the Venator, huh? Wow.
It's better than the Venator.
Well, yeah, I mean, pound for pound, value wise, I think 100%. And again, but I think that really comes down to, although from what I've seen, I mean, I think it's just kind of common knowledge. I mean, Marvel and Star Wars share a lot of fan base together, and I will admit, I mean, this is 100% or 1,000% better value, 100%. So I agree with
31 figs.
Is this 31 figs or the most figs ever in a set? Am I right on that?
I think.
How many comes in the foosball set?
Oh, church.
Not 31.
Yeah, it's not 31. Yeah.
My favorite part is the Leviathan, man. I mean, it sucks as it's a little smaller than I would have hoped. I would have wished, that thing was 3 foot, but like the Leviathan's crazy, man. I've got a big Chitauri army. Not a lot of people know that about me. I mean, because I was buying them back in like 2021, but I've got a couple hundred, Chitauri figures, man. New and old. So I'm ready to Whoever, honestly, at this point, whoever gets their Avengers Tower and they wants to sell me a Leviathan, I will buy it.
So it looks like it's like about 25 floors if you go off the windows, but I don't. They're not obviously like playable.
Right.
Whatever floors. Somebody
Yeah,
was
it's probably
asking
kind of
that.
dollhouse in the back, right?
No, I
Yeah,
think
do
it'll
we
be
know-
closed.
What else do we
It'll
know,
be closed
Falcon? Is
in.
it open back, closed in? It has to be closed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's closed, and you can remove the back section.
Sweet.
And it has a lot of different play features.
On the floors?
Yeah, there's like a lab in it. There's the walkway where you can have Captain America fight Captain America.
Okay.
You know, you have the Avengers lab. And there also should be a little printed tile with the Captain Marvel pager on it.
How much bigger than a lot of things coming up about the bugle? We're saying it's bigger than the bugle. Like how much is like 1.5 bugles high? Like what it, like if we could scale it, how much bigger than
I
the
think
bugle
it's
is?
It's like an inch maybe bigger than the bugle.
On height?
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay,
taller.
that's.
Than...
I thought they looked about the same. I don't think it's taller. Bugle's deceptively tall, especially if you count like the top of the sign. Which, if on this one, go ahead.
Avengers Tower is much more girthy.
For sure. Although I don't know, looking at it from at the base, it is, but then it comes up to a point. Either way, my take is yeah. Go ahead.
I can tell you how tall the bugle is right now. It's 33 inches. This is how tall?
3 foot.
Be 30.
It's on my Instagram somewhere.
Oh. Let me see. Hold on a second. Do you have multiples on this? No, you just have the one
And
image.
The Avengers Tower is also 3,772 pieces.
There's an info
the bugle, you mean?
It's
That's
a
what I mean,
different
yeah.
post.
Okay. That was your last post, though.
No, it's like behind. It's like I posted it a few days ago. That's all.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
I know it's taller. I just don't know by how much.
$35. So it's 2 inches taller. There you go.
It's 3.5.
Or 3.5.
Two and a half. Yeah.
2.5. Yeah.
But here's the thing too. That Avenger or the bugle has that antenna on top. This is more of a solid building all the way up to that 35-inch mark, I think.
There's a little bit of cheating though once you get past the Avengers logo. It's more substantial, no doubt, but I agree.
Yeah,
It's not like it's just a spire. Like,
yeah.
But hold on a minute. Is that a spire up there, guys? At the top of sort of the skateboard ramp there on the top, that looks like a spire on the top left. You see
like
that?
The thing, that's like the portal thing, like from Avengers 1. Like the device that they create to open the portal to let the Chitauri in.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Falcon, what do we know about a GWP on this?
There's a little GWP. There's pictures of it out. It's a Black Panther, a cab driver, and then like 2 Outriders.
There you go. I don't think I've caught that.
Yeah.
That's another little nug. All right. Why haven't you posted that?
It's on the gram.
It's on your gram? All right. Or the
You gotta
gram.
search. It's on the Falcons gram. You have to search.
Jeez. I'm slipping. So Tyler, we already have a GWP for this thing too. I don't know if you're aware.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
it-
the little.
It's gonna
power
take you a
figures.
little while to find it.
All right. Well, do a wide
Yeah,
view.
that's
We
the
do a
one.
wide boy here. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that car promo's terrible.
Little while is right. Wow.
Hey, I don't remember seeing it.
Stop me when you see it. I'm gonna. Wow, GWP must have been real early. Mm-hmm.
We're at the
Right.
Marvel minifig leaks.
Falcon, are you watching? Are you gonna stop me when I see it? How old are we talking here? This is how ahead of the time Falcon is. I mean, he's revealed this so long ago.
He actually just wanted to see you scroll all the way down.
I wanted you to scroll all. Wow, we're really far down.
Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Is it this far back?
He's gonna scroll all the way through the Instagram.
But here's just the body of work of Falcon. I mean, can we guys get some dubs in the
I
chat?
mean,
Look at this
come
body
on.
of work.
Look,
I mean, the first sight that a lot of us saw of that glorious X-wing, you know. All right, I don't care anymore. How about that? I just don't care. All right, so
Oh wait, there it is. I'm kidding.
yeah, I probably zipped right past it, but yeah, guys, Avengers Tower. It's a thing.
It's real.
It's happening. We all knew it was happening, but getting the images first, I think Falcon's right. Or somebody said that, you know, the land boys and girls will be getting it soon enough. So it's probably about time we saw this. Interestingly, though, whoever got this box and wherever it came from, Falcon, we'd never ask you to reveal the sources, but looks like the box a little dented, huh? A little bit of a
quality control
Little bit of-
issue.
little bit of a crease, Tyler. I'm sure you saw that
On the what?
on the leaked box image. A little bit of a crease, you know,
I didn't
right
see
up the
that.
middle.
Damn.
Yeah, left to right. You see it?
There's your
Oh, on the
GWP.
promo box. Yeah, yeah.
There it
What's
is.
that?
Here's your
Right, you got
GWP.
it? Oh,
It's
wow.
just gonna be a taxi with a couple figs, I guess. Nothing crazy.
A couple
Nothing.
figs. It's better than we get with some stuff. I mean, Venator gave us 2 patches of figs.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, Pat, it's better than patches.
That's crazy that this is just in a yellow box with the instruction manual, like as the box, like one of those type deals.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Um,
Falcon's got a dip, real quick,
all right.
but it's been lovely, and I will be back on soon with plenty of nuggets.
You
Yeah.
already got a big
Nugs.
one for me, man. We appreciate it.
All right.
Plenty
Falcon
you,
of
guys.
fans.
nugs.
Guys, dubs in the chat. Thank you, Falcon.
Dubs.
Appreciate you, brother.
Later, Falcon.
I mean, how do you follow that up?
The Falcon fan.
Yeah.
4 figs and a GWP is crazy. That is crazy. Even if it's just a little creator taxi, pretty much.
Falcon fan coming through. Guys, you know how we do around here. We got the source himself. Pretty awesome.
We
Shout
got
out
a
to
nug
Falcon.
out of him today.
Making time. You know, he probably had to dip because he's about to, you know, drop some more knowledge on everybody. Tyler, we talked about in tonight's show. Go ahead.
Just say we got a nug out of him today. We don't always get a nug out of him.
Hey, listen, I got to text Just Too Good. You got to text Sarah and just, you know, I don't know if she's
Right?
aware of this big news. That's big news, Tyler.
Yeah.
Mario minifigs, like finally. You think the jig was up on this stupid like play feature kind of set, and now they're like, all right, go ahead and give them the figs. These things are rotting on shelves.
These things are rotting. Let's get away from this.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it. I just the thing is, man, Lego. I hate to say it, they can't do gimmicks or technology right ever, dude. It's just always an like, dude, hidden side, all these video, dude. Like, get out of here with that BS. Like conceptually, like some of that stuff could work, man. But like, dude, they're like 5 for 5 on just L's. You know what I mean? It's like, and look, they'll never make this, and it's my demographic. But like, look, dude, like the only because I'm even bored of the Lego games, like the Skywalker saga. I'm bored after 2 seconds. But it's like, but truly, like the only Lego technology I ever want to see them do, besides the Mario Kart thing, Mario Kart, but dude, they need to make like a Lego Star Wars reskinned Call of Duty. I mean, dude, imagine the next Call of Duty, all right, but being reskinned in Lego Star Wars form. Dude, you can pick your, Clone Wars clone, fighting the droids on Umbara, but all Call of Duty,
it's called Battlefield.
No, but like that's the only type of Lego thing I'd want, man. Other than that, get all this electronic BS out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Night Whittaky, happy birthday. Thanks for stopping by. Happy birthday. Appreciate you.
Build yourself a couple boxes of boys.
Yeah, get just like as a little little side prez for the birthday. Start
Tyler,
your day off right.
Tyler, I could see them doing Lego Star Wars skins in Fortnite before they did like
get out of here with Fortnite, man, dude.
They get all the
Lego stuff, dude. I mean, they're 6 years too late. I mean, the height of Fortnite was, end of 2017 through like 2020, like COVID. Like they are literally just fundamentally too late, and I'll never understand why.
Fortnite people still play it.
I know, but like, dude, they would, Brent. If they
would, the hype's been
the peak. Well, I think there was probably a few licenses that were signed in the peak, and now they've cleared up. Is what I think, Tyler, has happened.
Yeah.
What's the cost?
And CPA saying it's coming back. It's definitely not a dead game, obviously, but CPA says it's coming back. A little resurge. Really? All right. He's saying it's bigger than every other shooter.
I'm still proud of myself. I've never played a second of Fortnite, and I will continue to have that. Like, I love that. I take pride in that. Never played a second.
You trying to hop on and play some Fort later then?
Oh yeah, Whittaky mentioned that's right. He got it. That's right. He did get the T6 and the box of joys for the birthday. So there you go. He's set. He's got a box of boys. Yeah, a box of joys. T6. All good. I hate that I only have one Horizon Express. So, all right, look, guys, we advertised it. We're going to talk about it. Let's go through some trains. Tyler, obviously, your dad collectively have this stuff. I'm just going to run through and pick them. Tyler, if you want to call one out. But obviously, Horizon Express, legendary. Colorway is fantastic. Figs look okay to me. It's time has evolved there, but I don't know. Just having this orange bastard run around the track. What can you tell us about the Horizon Express? Now, you were into Lego. I wasn't into Lego when this dropped. Was this hyped at all, or was this amongst the train boys that like this? What can you tell us about this one?
The one thing I remember people talking about, and I still hear some people talk about it, but not as much. I feel like that's probably just because we don't get nearly as much anymore. But like, this is like weirdly a smidge of a different scale than the other city sets, because this is a creator expert train technically compared to a city train where it's like, this is like probably like, it's really, really weird, but it's maybe like 1.25, maybe not even 1.25, like 1.15 of different scale compared to the city one. So it looks a smidge awkward. Like you can just kind of tell, like you can definitely tell this is a creator train versus a city train. But it's not a bad thing. It still fits on tracks, still has the same like dimensions for the most part, but just the build of it is just a little bit girthier, which again, I don't mind, but I will admit, like this one kind of being the odd one out for like the modern era, like not basically the non 9-volt stuff. This one does kind of stick out a little bit where it's like kind of the ugly duckling and the fact of like maybe shouldn't be with all these. But I mean, it's not ugly itself, but just kind of the awkward one, I feel. But I love it. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, the color and everything. I mean, I just remember 10 years ago, I feel like people were talking about that a bit more, since it was a little bit different on the scale.
It's definitely one I need to get.
Great colorway.
Tyler, I think we I definitely hemmed and hawed at this one at Brick World. Did your dad end up grabbing this?
No, I bought this for my dad last 2022 birthday.
But he got two. Did he get 2 trains? Didn't you pick up
trains.
1 or 2 trains?
Yeah. I can actually pull up the picture here.
No, I got it. Just give me the set. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen here.
Well, I'll pull up the picture of him holding both of them, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the ones that the thing is that I bought this for him. I bought him the Maersk train 2022 Father's Day, Horizon Express 2022 birthday, and then damn, I have too many pictures. Let's see, dude.
The Maersk was a really good price too, but I had my eye on other stuff. But yeah,
there we go. I got it on the screen. If you want to maybe big screener for a millisecond.
JB was like really freaking out about one of those sets, the bottom one, because
I mean, dude, tell me that isn't a happy Lego consumer right there. I mean, that's a happy Lego consumer,
right?
But those were both, and Tyler, for what it was, most things are overpriced. I felt like those were priced fairly, right? It wasn't too bad.
And again, he pulled out the wallet, he pulled out the cash. You know what I mean? He was able to. Honestly, I want to say, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know which was which, but like he got one for like 170 and the other one for like 190. It's like, dude, that's like barely over retail, and they're 10 years old.
Yeah,
like very happy. I mean, and again, he's my dad. He knows the whole Bricklink game and everything. Where it's like, he knows it's very easy for him to like psychologically be like, all right, let's not overpay. And truly, at the time, one, I don't know which one, but one was like 40 or 50 under the cheapest on Bricklink. That's not including tax shipping. So, I mean, overall, I mean, Jen, I think that. That smile was genuine as heck. I mean, he was honestly the deal.
He was hyped. I met him in person after that.
Yeah. I mean, that was and then here's actually a real quick the little combo pick. Yeah. He's acting all serious in that one. Yeah, where'd all the joy go, Dad? Huh? Not smiling with the picture with your kid, but no, he had a good time.
Hell yeah! Can't wait for next year to see what trains we can find.
Look at this. Here's a comment.
Out of the RC
look, Tyler. Look at this comment, Tyler.
That's the guy from the. That's the model guy.
The model. He's the model. Yeah. That's
the last one my dad needs is the he needs the red cargo, the red cargo, and the 2006 white passenger. Those are the last two of the RC era trains.
Tyler, what do you think about this hot take? What's up, guys? Should have made Polar Express and it would have killed like Home Alone.
Ooh.
I do. I mean, look, I would have preferred Polar Express. I mean, I'm not too big into like either, and the fact of like where's the culture behind either of them. But like, I would personally want Polar Express.
Yeah,
that would be sick. Yeah. I thought that was on the rumor line for a little bit, the Polar Express, but maybe people were getting it confused with this Orient Express.
That's what I think.
This is sick. Right. Holy shit.
Yeah, so this will be like maybe a little education for Brent here. Tyler, I think one major flaw on this set, you could probably guess what it is. Otherwise, it's probably top 3 for me. It still might be.
I'm curious to hear what is it? What's your flaw?
It's literally 1,000% stickers. Like it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Everything you see there is stickers.
Sean, have you seen the sticker sheet on the Maersk boats? Have you seen those?
No.
On the Maersk container boats, dude. All the container boats, the Maersk ones, they have all the little 2x6 bricks like representing the cargo. Dude, that sticker sheet, Sean, I'm not kidding, is the size of like a piece of like computer paper, and all it is just the same Maersk logo, like 75 times on it. I mean, dude, I agree. This one is annoying, though, in the fact that
the most stickers I've ever seen in a. I was just gonna say the most stickers I've ever seen in a set So take what Tyler just said, like a whole construction paper. Wow,
Can I
size
guess
sticker
before you
sheet.
say it, Brent? Digon?
Guess, please. Yes,
Digon?
there's 4. There is 4. There is like a big instruction booklet for each one of those buildings. Every single one of them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Think about how much time is just sticker applications.
Yeah.
Just like insane.
But I mean, this one's definitely a beaut.
Yo, Sean, real quick.
Sick.
I will have it one day. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Is that Pops back in the day?
Yeah, Brick World 2022. Brick World 2022.
Oh, okay, 22.
And this was one. I mean, honestly, big shout out to the dude, man. I recognize him a lot. I don't know. I don't think he's in like the Lego YouTube community per se, but like who I bought it from, very chill. I mean, he gave me a great deal, dude. I think I paid 2022 Brick World. I gave him 180 PayPal, 100 cash. You know, I just didn't have like a lot of cash left on me. So like, dude, 280 for a sealed Maersk. Like, one thing I'm grateful as heck for, man, is just like at these, you know, just in general, I've really gotten a good deal on these trains because even the Horizon Express, I got my dad, dude. I got it for like, dude, and these are all sealed, 100% minty sealed. Just again, give them the best experience. You know, make sure the electronics are all, you know, tip top. Even the Horizon Express was like 170 on eBay, dude. And I'm like, dude, that's just like. So I'm very grateful, man, and I'm glad. You know, I'm glad.
That's some of the best parts about Brick World.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Let's go to what a lot of people call the GOAT. Now, does your dad have this?
Ooh.
This is, of course, the Emerald Knight. For a lot of people, it is the #1 train of all time. Tyler, do you guys have this one? Your thoughts on it? Yeah, it's definitely a white whale.
We do not. Isn't this one like a K sealed? Isn't it a grand?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 900 to 1,000, 8 to 1,000. Last time I looked, $1,000.
This is one of those where look, all the other trains I gave him as a gift. This is one of those where hey, he'll have to pull out of his own damn wallet if he wants this one.
Hey, you roll up the Brick World.
Go halvesies with him on it as a gift.
Maybe, but I mean, I was like, K is a little too much for a Father's Day gift these days.
Yeah, no, I mean
it's a lot
for most people. It is.
I'd go 6 for him. Hey, look, if someone had Emerald Express for 601, I'd bite it. But Life Bricks can't do more than 601.
Someone's gonna have it at the yard sale for like $650 next year.
I'll pull out 6 crisp punches and they can get down to that 6.
I mean, if we could see it. Later, CPA. Good to see you, buddy.
CP.
We'll have CPA back soon. You know, he's freshly married. You know, he's got to settle in.
Oh yeah.
CPA. By the way, we're talking about doing like a wives show, so maybe you could be part of that. It'd be really funny.
Yeah.
By the way, chat. Would you guys like to see that? If our spouses agree, could you imagine? It's like Brent's wife, my wife, maybe CPA, maybe somebody else too. We could find. Maybe Tyler could rent one for the night. You know, we'll figure it out, and then you know we'll all do this live on air. It'll be.
Is Firebird married or does
you guys? By the way, it'll be like a roast.
Yeah.
I don't know. Firebird too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Firebird, yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Like, I think, like, I'll surface the topics, or we could just like let them rip and just like completely shred us for our Lego.
Have them host per se, like have them read through the
That's
topics
what I mean.
and like and try to run it.
We're just all in. Like,
late night T-Bell run. Chess, absolutely, man. As long as you haven't had a bunch of beverages, you should absolutely go T-Bell. You know,
I feel like
honestly,
that's
yeah. You just made me
moments.
do that too.
You can rent mine for the night. That's like a Life Bricks Life Bricks stream comment right there. Late night Taco Bell run. I've been really messing with soft tacos lately, but I get steak or chicken in them instead of beef.
You can get steak? You can get steak after breakfast hours at Taco Bell still?
Of course.
What?
Yeah,
what
world are you
steak
in?
quesadillas.
What world are you in?
Yes, steak quesadillas.
I don't think mine serves steak anything, not even steak quesadillas after breakfast.
They do. I promise.
All right.
Shout out to
steak
Al.
Is like
Al's
my
back.
go-to.
Shout out to our buddy Al, who's back in town. Sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I mean, dude, I think it'd be funny as hell. Like, just
yeah,
you know, I'm sure my wife's got a thing or two to say about my collection.
Yeah, I think every
the
wife
problems
would have.
that brings. I think like let's talk to her about doing the show. What is her thoughts on the show? Like I think that'd be really
Yeah.
funny.
Yo, Sean, I don't think I ever asked you. I mean, has she ever? I know you buy some stuff like for your kids out, but like, has she ever built a set? Like, say, like, does she have her own little collection? Like, do you buy her a set here and there? Like, or does she just have no interest?
So she builds it, but then it goes into like my collection because it's not something that she'd want to put on display. She did what you'd expect, a couple of the botanical type things out in the living room for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what her absolute favorites are. She didn't like it at first, but now she like kind of, I wouldn't say craves it, but when I break them out, she's like, yeah. She loves the art sets, dude. Just the little dots art sets, you know, like not dots the theme, but like the Vader and the, you know, like those. She built Mickey and Minnie Mouse by herself, the side by side thing. She's like knocked that out like while the kids were napping. So she likes those. Trying to think of what else. She did something that was pretty sticker intensive, and I was very nervous about it, but she did a good job. Trying to remember what that was. But
like, yeah, I mean, like she's fine with Lego. Like, you know, she, you know, right? I mean, she's good with building it. She enjoys it. Whatever, you know what I mean? That's what I was kind of getting at. Like, she's not like a Lego hater.
She's not a Lego hater, except for
when you buy too much Lego.
A lot. Yeah.
No, it's not that, because she knows I'm pretty like, you know, cerebral with that. I always have
until
a plan.
someone tells her all about the $16 boys that you buy every Target run 5 days a week.
She knows. I don't hide that from her. I don't hide that from her.
Yeah, it's a box of boys.
No, her complaint is, you know, like the backlog is pretty incredible.
Yeah,
It's
my wife always mentions
very
that.
like nobody has an inkling. I mean, maybe you guys do, but nobody knows how much. You know, I have a gigantic backlog.
I don't know, Sean. When are you going to get the shelves behind you with a bunch of built sets? That's what everyone's looking for.
I'm actually in it's pretty cool. My new house, I have a downstairs living room. This is like the playroom, I guess. But my office, there was a leak in there, and I was wanting to set it up, and we're having a bunch of work done. It's probably going to take possibly 2 months. The master bathroom sprung a leak down to my office directly below, and so I'm in this temporary setup. So as soon as that's fixed, I'm going to start putting some of my stuff out. I have a bunch of built stuff that I can populate shelves with, and then I did have a plan for a lot of the backlog stuff. So hopefully we can get to that. But yeah.
Yeah, when are we going to get the Sean building and clicking bricks for 4-hour streams?
Highly unlikely.
On a GWP.
I honestly, I like Tyler. I like Tyler's style on that, because you make them
build 5 pieces throughout the 4 hours. We'll see, Sean.
Yeah. Well, no,
Sean,
you say each like is one piece. I like that.
Yeah. No, Sean, you need when are we going to get the next Sean stream of all he's doing is building, looking down at the bricks, and he only reads super chats? When are we going to get that?
Oh man,
that's Sean's stream.
Hold on, I'm answering somebody in floors. So let me answer this chat real quick. Nick Brick's asking shower toilet leak. So it's a toilet leak, and because it's a toilet leak, it doesn't stink in here or anything, but it is considered like sewage water that went down. And so because of that, you have to get mitigation, because it's not clean water that went down. So I have to open up the ceiling to that room and tear out the tile and open up the tile. It was that gnarly. And they have to treat that, get rid of any possible mold and all that stuff. And then, reset all that, repair the toilet, get new tile, because the tile that's in this house is, I think they said 7-8 years old, and they couldn't find a match for it. It's a big mess, dude. So damn. I don't want to bore you guys with that, but you got to like air it out for a few weeks. I got little kids. Now, some people are like, well, it's in the walls. Don't worry about the mold as long as it's not showing on the ceiling. Well, I got a 2 and a 5-year-old, and like over a couple of grand, I'm just going to fix it, but it's pretty gnarly. And the problem with the most gnarly leaks are the ones that, are slow. This wasn't it wasn't like I was sitting in my office and there was an inrush buckets on my head thing. It was just something that was gradual. And I've only had this house 2 months. And it was probably something that, and we're looking into that too, that the inspector didn't catch, we didn't catch. And it's tough, right? Because when it's in between floors or in walls, you really can't see it manifest till it does. So it's hard to blame anybody really for it. But yeah, man, it's a fucking bummer. The guy that fixes my toilet is the guy from Orient Express, possibly. Good call. Insurance will cover a good part of it. But I'm still coming out of pocket. It's going to be a really bad out of pocket because they don't handle the actual repair of the plumbing. And I still have a copay. So it's not going to be like this light snack. Plus, we are out our bathroom, so we're all using like the kids' bathroom or the downstairs bathroom. Yeah, so I don't want to bring everyone down. It's fine, we're dealing with it, but that's just you guys know my setup. I hope to have a better setup, once we get there. There he is. Shout out to Max. Max from West Coast Bricks.
Max from West Coast Bricks.
Max, doors open, man. If you want to, swing through, man, just come on. Sounds like 10K. Yep. That's about right. So it's pretty devastating. We just got this house, so not happy. That's a lot of Venators.
It's a lot of UCS Vinnies.
That's a lot of UC. That's a lot of stuff. I'd rather not. Yeah,
a lot of boxes, boys.
It is poopy. Joys of home ownership. Yeah, I mean the one thing I'm glad about is it wasn't like actual shit was coming down. So that would have been the tip of the iceberg. But appreciate you guys with your sentiments, but we're taking care of it. I don't want to be a downer. Shit happens. Honestly, I've had pretty good luck with most things, so I'm not.
Shit happens.
I'm not happy, but I'm not super bummed. It could have been worse.
It could have literally been shit happening. Like you said, shit happens.
There you go. All right, Tyler. This set, without even looking it up, I don't know, $800, $1,000 sealed. What do you think of the Santa Fe stuff? Does your dad have any of this?
Nah, like I said, we haven't really dived into the 9-volt stuff yet. Just like, again, that air is just expensive, and I love, dude. I mean, this is like, I mean, sure, I wish there was an entire train behind it. I know they sold the car separately, but like, I wish the set in itself was, had the cars in it, for like a 200 spot or whatever it would have been back then. But like this engine itself, dude, holy bananas, man. Top tier. Yeah. I mean, you just literally for what they could do in 02. I mean, this was 2002 when they did this. I mean, I mean, honestly, I don't think they could do it better these days. I think if anything, they would make it worse these days because they would try to add as many 1x1 plates and cheese slopes in there as possible when it's like this is already damper.
Yeah, no, I love this. And by the way, shout out to Lego for actually having a crooked sticker on the box art. You see this 301 here on the front?
Oh, yeah.
You see that, Brent, above the Santa Fe on the front of it? It's super crooked.
But see, that's the perks of them using non-rendered bullshit pictures. I mean, that's the problem these days. Everything's a render on their box arts, and that's why everything looks like false advertisement. Since they're, they do like. But back when they did everything, real life pictures, everything was how you got it in the box. You can't false advertise at that point.
The guy had one job.
Now, this to me is the GOAT set of all Lego train sets.
Oh, wow. What is this box art? Why does it look like it's...
This is the Metro Liner. It's 9-volt. Tyler was just talking about it. Obviously, a complete ripoff of Amtrak, which is probably why I appreciate it the most. But I love this set, Tyler. This is my white whale of the train game. Were you guys with me when I saw one? It was open, built once, minty. It was $900 at Brick World. I want to say
this past Brick World.
Yeah, maybe it was $8. It was a pretty good deal based on what I've seen out there. I know sealed. This one's a couple G's at least, but yeah, this to me, and there's a coach. There's actually expansions, Brent, on this one with extra cars and stuff. But I love this set, man. It's to me, it's the heater of all of them. I love that it's based on a sort of a license thing of Amtrak, but they didn't have to pay Amtrak any royalties. But yeah.
Oh, look at this. A potential return of the West Coast Bricks master himself.
Whoa.
Potential
little Max
maybe
run-in?
next Thursday.
That would be good to see, man. Yeah.
I know. It's been a freaking minute. I
Little
like
return-
this train,
return of the
Sean,
Max?
but Return of the Max once again. Return of the I kind of like the green one more so than this one, Sean. I mean, this one's cool, but
Yeah,
I
I mean,
like
I guess
that
I prefer like the. I don't know, Tyler. Would you say you like the modern speed train style, or do you like the locomotive choo choo kind of guy? Like, what do you?
I mean, look, I'll just be honest. This one's biggest flaw for me personally is just the fact that you can just tell it's it's just fundamentally it's a couple studs thinner. If this exact train was made 5 years later, like where they made them a bit bigger, on that scale, this thing would probably be my number one. But I think this one just fits. It's one of those things that the older version ain't better in my opinion, But like I still appreciate it. But like this one would even. I don't even think. Honestly, I think I would rather have, especially. I mean, all price aside, I would rather have every RC train over this, 100%.
Wow. Yeah, I think you're high as a kite. This is beautiful. But that's why this show's fun. I mean, even Mayo is saying it's the best one, and we don't typically agree on too much of this stuff, but I think this set's great. They did release the club car, which I think is like a double decker. It's pretty cool.
Do you think Ryan has the set?
Yeah, Ryan has it, and he's gonna bring it on next week to drive the views up for us. So that'll be good. I don't know, guys. There's probably a lot more we could get into here. We always peel back the curtain a little bit. We one of these days, I'd like to, when another significant train releases, I would say, Tyler, when the moment calls for it. Maybe when the Orient comes out, we'll see. I don't know, but we'd like to get Papa Life Bricks through here, just kind of get his thoughts on this stuff. It'd be fun to have him on air. So we'll see if we can put it together.
He could literally be, he could be up in his, the train Lego room too, and literally be in there and do the show and show something off if he needs to.
Yeah, maybe we do a train special edition. I mean, look, all I wanted to do really was bring attention to there's some really cool stuff going on with trains. To Tyler's point, we don't get a whole lot of them, I guess, maybe in the golden era of Lego when trains were like super important to the company. But I appreciate what we do have. I appreciate the history. I'm a boy, right? I'm a dude. We're always going to love fucking trains and any kind of motor vehicles, especially things that have movement. Obviously, it adds a kinetic energy. Tyler, is kind of what you were talking about earlier. Just sitting there and watching it's kind of a joy, but it definitely, if you have a city and you don't have a train running around it, I don't know what to tell you. That's one of the coolest things. And, some people take it super far and have 10 of them going, and God bless them and all that stuff. But I don't know, man. It'll never get old, man. Trains will never get old to me. And I have not gone too far back into the archives because there's a lot of other sort of priorities of my collecting, but I will say I've probably got 4 or 5 motorized trains, and I love them all, and if I could get them all I would, but again, there's too many competing priorities. So it's one of those things. So I think they're all super sick though. Like even the worst one, dude, it's still a freaking train that runs on a track. You know what I mean? Like how bad could it be? Mm-hmm. Like we didn't even get into the worst of. We don't even need to clown anything. I think all right. One statement I'll make: the cargo ones interest me the least.
Really,
they just do. Yeah, I like the idea of the passengers and the people.
Can you look up?
I have one. I don't hate them, but if like pressed, I'd rather have passenger.
Can I just ask you to show one cargo on the screen real quick?
Yeah.
That is my personal favorite cargo. That is, what's the set number? Come on now.
I could do cargo train and search. Hold on a second. Which one?
Oh, it is 77939.
Oh yeah, this one's a heater.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look, and that's an example of. I mean, because my dad has 2 of these, dude. So you guys.
Yeah, this one's awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, my dad built
that Lego truck in the middle.
Well, dude, just everything. I mean, legitimately, it's like, all right. So the thing is, man, like this is just one of those examples. Say it retail for like 150 or whatever. Like again, once you actually have it in person, like the amount of stuff you have here. You have the whole entire train, the tracks. You have the truck. You have. I love that little like whatever you want to call it, like the little control room ballast thing. Yeah, like the lift thing. Like that entire like when you have this in front of you, you just see all the value. Like I love it. And good stuff. I don't think I ever told anyone this. I literally this was a steal of a lifetime. So my dad got the sealed one, of course, at Brick World. Like a month later, it was literally a Facebook Marketplace deal, a garage sale deal, like 20 minutes away from me. I was able, and these were all like, dude, not dusty, mint condition. I picked up a yellow cargo used, okay, but again, just mint, not dusty. I picked up the 2010 train station, the one with the bridge that goes over that, like just legendary. And then I picked up a little random like recycling truck from like 2010, just like something like that. But I picked up all that, dude, for $60, and I'm like, I had to double them up, dude. I had to double them up. So now he's got 2 of the green things. He's able to put 2 of the yellows. Like that's one thing that I'm trying to get my dad into. Is my dad has yet to dive into the double and up. Okay, which I've been trying to convince him, especially on the passengers. The fact he doesn't double up on them just irks me, dude. I'm like, come on now. Like passenger trains, first off, get some extra cars in there. Passenger trains, 9 out of 10 times, they got a car on the front and the back, or an engine on the front and the back. I need to convince them more to get into the double and up, but I was able to double them up on this one.
Dude, this is the one you got at Brick World this year?
Yeah, so my dad got a sealed one, yeah.
And I didn't stare at it that hard because for that price, I definitely would have got it because I'm kind of like a low.
This was either 170 or 190 at Brick World, one or the other.
Unbelievable. Yeah, no, I love this. It's awesome. I thought you guys were all Star Wars. Listen, we go back and forth. We just noticed that like Brett and I talked about it. I think we did like 3 months solid of Star Wars. It's like we need to kind of get back in touch with
we throw in some Disney here and there, some Marvel here
Disney, we got some Marvel, a little train. We'll get back.
I try to talk Star Wars, Harry Potter, but
Well, no, you try to talk about the movies. We're talking about the sets here. Like it's, Railway in 2010 that had an excavator that can roll on the rails. Taylor, I don't know if you know about that one.
There's also the legendary switch track, or the double switch, or the double crossover, or whatever. That's like $100 just for that piece.
Oh yeah,
that is. I mean, remarkable.
And let's not forget, even though it's not a train, I do own the GOAT set of all Lego. So, of course, the airport shuttle is what I'm talking about. But
hey, monorails count. I count them.
All right.
I love the Lego truck in the middle. Like, I would love to get a big delivery Lego truck as a set, as like a $50 set.
They have it.
Like
Toys R Us, right? Did it?
I don't want to buy
they have both. They have a Toys R Us semi and a Lego semi.
Yeah,
bro. I mean, they made a legit big, good era, where it's actually large Lego
semi. Yeah, it's a semi. Yeah, probably 100. Brent, not out of hand.
I'd just like to see them do it again, but.
Yeah. Well, and then they did the promo for UK last year of a short box one that I also want.
Yeah.
It's more of a U-Haul sized boy. Yeah. All right, guys. So this is the again. We couldn't get into like the full history, but I think we called out some definite heaters here, and so like I don't know if we like open some folks' eyes or if you're rolling your eyes saying like they know nothing about trains. We just evaluate things in our own ACOB way, but I feel like
the Monster Fighter Ghost Train and the Lone Ranger Train are both underrated sleepers for trains.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
I mean,
I think I think I have at least part of the Monster Fighter train like in a box over there.
Dude, and another thing, I don't know if you guys know. I mean, there was a canceled Ninjago snake train.
Ooh.
Yeah,
No
I mean, it was
way.
literally, you know how the snakes had like the lime green vehicles like back in the day. There was a Ninjago train in lime green that the snakes would drive that they canceled. That would have been
Now,
a
Tyler, what if they did a dragon train? Would that be a day one buy for me?
100%, man. I do any train, man. Like, and sure, like I'm very fortunate. Like we're like, although I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I've spent more on trains than my dad. Funny enough, but they're all his. But like, I'm fortunate that like for what it's worth, again, like he has a little collection. He gets the trains. He gets some of those random little sets. So at the end of the day, any train that ever comes out from here on out, it will be in the Life Bricks household.
There you go. It's commitment. All right, guys. Probably gonna wind in a few here. Brent, any weekly pickups? I know you got the Snow Boys. Anything?
Yo, Brent, hold up. One thing I want to say, Brent. Hold up. Hey, put that bubble mailer back up on the screen. What a bland looking bubble mailer, man. When you can come get these Halloween bubble mailers at Indie Brick Den.
Dude, hey, definitely send my stuff and that. I'll send you the money for that this weekend.
Well, I want to bring up the obvious because we like airing out beef here. Tyler, he ordered something for Maddie's minifigs. And I think he's been in your layaway section for at least 2 months now.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my gosh, Sean, that is a very.
There's only a little something
how
here.
recent was that Maddie minifig purchase, Brent?
Oh, if I know Maddie, it was within a week.
Oh, that's bananas.
It's just something light.
What do you think, man? On Walmart.
Hold on. Sports Center update. It's very important. So Chess 98 sounds like he maybe went to Taco Bell, or he's definitely going. A new grilled cheesesteak burrito with bacon and potato. All right. I mean, I'd give it a whirl.
I would be lying if I said I had a tab. I have a tab right now open next to StreamYard. Taco Bell menu. I was looking at it for the past 5 minutes. I'm also going to Taco Bell.
That's new.
All right. All right, Brent. What do you got? Let's full screen Brent.
Shout out to Maddie. I'm gonna crack this open here.
Not me.
Full screen yourself. I'm gonna crack this open here. So I know what's in here, but immediately I'm already seeing a little free throw in. Let's see what this is. He's doing a live reaction. Oh, there's 2 things in here. Okay. So I have this poly bag already, but our good friend Maddie just tossed it in, little GWP.
Hey, that's the European version, Brent.
Wait, this is completely different than what I have.
Technically, since there's no piece count, so it's a different actual bag.
Oh, that's sick. Because I collect the 20th anniversary stuff, or I try to get it all. Wow. Okay, good call out. I didn't know that. That's what's up. And he taped on a little Palpatine hologram thing. I already had one of those, but doesn't hurt to have another one. So shout out to Maddie for the super dope GWP. Very, very nice. But what I ordered, just honestly, this is I didn't think I was gonna get these for the price that I did, but I got what did I get? Okay, there's 5 of them here. I got 5 of the good 501st with the no helmet holes, just good solid 501st troops. I got these for pretty damn cheap. Honestly, like I've literally only made like a couple whatnot purchases, and I was genuinely surprised that nobody outbidded me because I got these for a very solid deal for 5. I honestly don't even remember what I spent, but got those for a really good deal. So shout out to Maddie. Shout out to people that didn't bid higher than me, surprisingly. So finally, I went to my
the combo. I see it. You spoiled it.
I went to my Walmart like 2 or 3 days ago, and they were all gone. Like they had the other combo packs, but they didn't have the mega box of boys. So I had to grab one before they're gone because I do want to fully populate my AT-AT. So that's why I bought the 3 boxes of Snow Boys. Doesn't hurt to get a few more of them here. And
did you have that ATST yet or no?
Yeah, I already did, but it's just cool for $45. The way I look at it is I'm buying a box of boys and I'm getting an ATST for $25. So And this will be my third ATST because I did buy
that math doesn't work, Brent.
Box of Boys for 20.
No,
This
yeah,
for
but
25.
yeah, no. So you're down to pay $50 for a box of Boys.
50. This was 45. I just mean what I spent, not what the
Oh,
retail.
okay. I see where you're coming from with all that.
Yeah.
He,
Okay,
also,
20 and
also,
25.
also,
Okay.
Tyler, he's never opening that one, so it's fine. Like,
I might open it. I don't know.
you're not gonna open it. Why would you? That'd be stupid to open it. I think.
Why?
If you've already got two ATSTs, like, all right, let one
you
box
at
of
least
Boys.
Yeah, you at least
Yeah.
got to keep the ATSD sealed out of there, man. No point in building two of those up.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, you might need a couple of them to popularize your Hoth display. I don't know. Either way, cool box of Boys. It's so thick, dude. This is a thick combo pack, man. So I just
Has anyone cracked one open, Tyler? Because I know they're in a box inside. So, but there must be some padding or something.
You can kind of you can hear the box of Boys sliding back and forth in there.
Yeah, but I mean the width of that is like the width is taller than an ATST laid sideways. The girth is definitely
there's an ATST sitting there and then a box of Boys sitting in there. You know? Something like that.
I'm just saying they made that box a lot bigger than it needed to be, it seems, but someone's selling it on Facebook Marketplace for 30. Yeah. Brent got rolled wherever
I got hosed. Damn.
Tyler's announced he's waiting for 30 on that. But no, I'm gonna grab one for retail. Why not?
I just think they're cool. I'm gonna get the Friends one for Lana because it's only $20 and you get 3 little sets in it. So,
question for Tyler: are you gonna stream tomorrow night?
We'll see how the wind flows. I mean, like I said, honestly, I'll be the first one to say. I mean, it's just me. I mean, it's just like my time management and just like I'll be honest, that Venator is not as enjoyable of a build as I ever hoped to be. I mean, I'm 3 bags in. I'm 3 bags in, 30,000 Technic pieces in, one big mistake in, and I'm about done with it. Like the fact that like I literally have. Brian, I mean, I had to tear apart everything I did on the last stream that took me 3 hours because I missed a damn 2x4 light blue spray plate somewhere, and I'm literally back to square one pretty much, and it's just all 12 different pieces on my table over there, and I gotta be honest.
That's
I mean,
brutal. I've been there.
I mean, it might be
my most
done.
My most legendary rebuild was that recent R2D2.
The UCS one,
dude. Yeah, the UCS one from whatever 2 years ago. Like, I couldn't get the third leg to work. That little mechanism where it kind of kicks out, it just wouldn't work. And so I tore it out. I mean, it set me back 2 to 3 hours. It was bad. Like, I was like, man. But yeah, that maybe 2. It wasn't 3, but I was super aggravated. So, because I was like, I'm getting this fucking play feature to work. I don't care, like whatever. But yeah.
Real quick to Derek. I mean, the one thing
Facebook moms. Shout out Facebook mom. Real quick. Sorry, Tyler, but we do have to shout out Facebook moms. Guys, if you're looking for the dealios, especially on some used boys out there, search that marketplace, man. I still don't know how Max comes up on this stuff because I'm even in a small town now. I was in a big town. I still haven't found anything. Sorry, I don't have it in front of me. You have to just believe me, but I got the not Baby Yoda, but the regular Yoda from whatever it was, 2018, 19, something there. What did I do? It's 45 or 50. I just didn't have it, so I was like, I didn't think it was awful, but it's not like the stuff. Yeah. Max will get like 6 modulars for $600 or something. Like
he'll get a black-haired cannon for $5.
Yeah, like he'll get like. Oh, and I'm talking old stuff, Tyler, like Palace Cinema and whatever. He'll really come up. So, shout out to them.
Anyways,
not enjoyable when Tyler says 1 piece for every like. Well, I mean, it's Tyler's style.
Oh God.
Well, that's just one of those things where, like, look, because I know I'm only going to put 8 pieces together anyway. I'd rather have people like and force me to put more pieces on than the other way around. Believe me, if I didn't say that, I would have nothing built over there. I would legitimately have 8 pieces built together.
Tiger's watching on 2 screens.
You know what goes really well with your 501st clones you just got from Maddie's minifigures that you paid him for, but not me? You know what goes really damn well with those 5? Look at this.
That.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler, let's start an auction. Me versus Brent. Here we go.
Okay.
Whatnot
I can't
auction.
afford it. I gotta pay him for what I've already ordered.
No. I'm about to take this from you. That's what's gonna happen here.
Keep in mind there is a heel crack on the left heel.
Oof.
Oh, that's not
I'm
the
out.
new one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is yours, Brent.
Oh God, don't do
yeah.
that.
This is literally
Extra bricks.
yours.
I know.
No, don't do
I know
that.
third leg is. I know third leg is funny. But it is his third leg. I mean, I'm not, trying to make phallic jokes here. It's the third one. By the way, guys, I will apologize for one thing because we were kind of in a different mode of themes when Falcon was on. Tyler, I don't think did we get any Star Wars questions off to him?
No,
think so.
we didn't. No.
Yeah. So, this is a good one for the A&J show. Shout out to them. I don't recognize the name. If this is your first time here, A&J, please sub. Please like. Good to see you. When do you guys think the new clone battle pack will be leaked? What are we looking at? A couple weeks? Any day now?
Tactically, no. I mean, if we want to get tactical, if a history repeats itself, I will, just like last year, have the clone battle pack leaked at December 5th at 3 p.m. If history repeats itself.
All right. So there you go, guys. December 5th.
Which I'm hoping.
Although
I'm sure.
everything's been jumping the gun. Things have been
But-
jumping the gun a little bit this year. Maybe it'll be a little sooner. We'll see. Tyler, any pickups for the personal or business stash that you'd like to share?
Damn, let me think for like 2 seconds on that. Damn, what did I pick up? I don't know, man. Just personal shit. I needed like pieces and parts and stuff, but I don't know. Other than that, speaking of Maddie's minifigures, kind of fun. If anyone in here is if I do stream tomorrow, and honestly, anyone that knows, like Shreddy and any little spoiler, I like that Ghost energy a whole bunch, and I drink it all the time. And last time there was like a real employee of Ghost that was in there, instead of and then everyone else kept on saying they were an employee. But so the real employee actually did end up sending me a little care package mystery box thing. So I've got that to open up, and I do have a Maddie's minifigures mystery box too. So when I do stream next, I got both those in this week, so I will open those up. But other than that,
that's awesome.
Nothing much. I just don't. Honestly, at this point, I'm just trying to. Well, technically, what I got, I don't have them in hand yet, but it's a pretty good deal. I bought 25 of those. I don't know if you guys saw them on Walmart. They're those brick box things that are like 1,100 pieces. Obviously for the Bricklink store, but I bought 25.
It was like 90 or whatever originally, something like that. 80.
Honestly, original retail, I don't know, because there's no way that retails for 35. I'm pretty sure original retail is like 70, 80, yeah, and then they're down there. Yeah. But Walmart has them 35 down to 20, but in no way in hell they were 35 retail. But
no, I'm saying like the original retail was like 80 or 90, I think I want to say.
Yeah. So it was a great deal. So I picked up.
They were 25. Like 25. They were like 25.
Yeah.
This week, just box of boys. I'm still like I will say I was on the fence. I sent it to Tyler that it might still be out there. It might not anymore. But the UCS Razor Crest for $479 is a pretty cool deal.
Well, see, that's what people were bringing up. Derek was trying to get me to. He reminded me that the Razor Crest is still, as of like 20 minutes ago, the Razor Crest is still $480. And I was gonna say, I can't do it. But that's the thing. If everyone chips in a dime, think about it. If all my subscribers chipped in one dime, I'd have it, and then I'd give an honest review of it.
All right. Well, there you go. If you guys all want to, help the cause, Tyler hates this set, and it'd be cool to see him get it and kind of like it, or continue to hate it.
Well, and it'll be fun to do a live build of it, and it takes 12 years to live build it.
That's a nice deal, man. I like that.
$120
I don't know.
off.
I know, but it's like if it's happening this soon, it's like we might see a little more on that. I love that Amazon has all these UCSs. You're going to see a lot of different dynamics on pricing with that. So Any closing thoughts, boys, before we wrap her up for the night? I thought it was a fun show. Had a great time.
Oh yeah, it's good to talk some trains and talk with the Falcon. We got a Falcon Nug dropped. Lego.
I think that's a
Mario
big piece of
minifigs
news.
confirmed.
Yeah.
We'll have to make that into a short.
Wouldn't be accurate, Tyler. So if Tyler was going to do an accurate build, he'd just open up the box and dump the pieces all over,
Just
right?
dump
Tyler?
the pieces out.
Then I'd give an honest review of it. I'd say
Because that's how it stands now. It's blown to smithereens. You'd have to assemble some of it, Tyler, right?
Blown up shit. Dude, the only thing that survived was the Beskar spear, right? So I'd leave the spear. Only thing that survived.
This was the best episode in a while. Fantastic conversation. Thanks for entertaining me and let me geek out. Long live Lego trains, but only the heater trains. Yeah, I mean we try to cover off, some of the more well-known, trains, but we're by no means experts. Tyler probably more so than anybody else, but like I said, I'm just a boy who loves trains, man. I think most boys do somewhere deep inside. My 2-year-old son, quite frankly, that's all he gives a shit about is trains right now. And Tyler, I talked to you about this maybe off air, but I think I'm already like 3 Brios deep, and he's just like, we just got the table for him. It's gonna be from Santa, so we're gonna do the whole I'm gonna start adding levels to it. This Brio thing, I'm getting to the point where it's like, is it for him or is it for me? Does it matter? Brio trains are fire. If you guys have kids and you want something that's like kind of gives you that little Lego buzz, Brio shit is awesome. So just thought I'd throw that out there. But my weekly pickups, I showed at Box Boys. Again, didn't go crazy this week, but I'm sure in the coming weeks, maybe Black Friday, a little itch will come out pretty soon. People will start surfacing Christmas lists and stuff. But right now I'm focused on deals for the kiddos for their stuff from Santa. But Avengers Tower, pretty good chance. Did find out that I am going to be going to Disney World for a good portion of Thanksgiving week. I'm super stoked on that. So you guys know I'll have something from that Lego store. But otherwise, business as usual. What can we say? So, yeah.
I got nothing. I try to look for something. I got nothing. I was continuing to nod my damn head.
It was a fun show. We covered a lot of things. Falcon came in, dropped some nugs. More from the Falcon soon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, give us feedback in the comments. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? Let us know. We'll do our best to service you, if you will. Shaking his head over there, still with the fresh stew. Somehow it looks even better than it did a week ago. We've got Brent from Brent's Bricks. Down below, we've got Tyler, a.k.a. Life Bricks, flashing a Thriller minifigure. Is that one on reserve for Brent too? I might have to scoop that out from under him.
He's got one in his bag, yeah. But if anyone wants one, I still got 2 left. 2 straps.
All right.
Ooh.
Tyler, I'll text you because I need that and I need some of those blades. And I'm, of course, Sean the right way. And this thing right here. This fun little show we do each and every week has been
110 of these under our belts.
110 of these things.
Ba-ba-ba-na-na.
A couple of brickheads.